The news is live on Joy 99.7 FM, on Hits 103.9 FM in Accra. On Love, we are on in Kumasi, we are on Love 99.5 FM and on myjoyonline.com. We are also live in all 16 regions of Ghana, on X Spaces and on Facebook. Coming up in the next 24 hours, government is expected to revoke portions of LI 2462 that allows mining in forest reserves as they prepare to lay an amendment to the bill latest today.
So the laying, hopefully we are looking forward to it. We may have it tomorrow or latest on Wednesday. We'll have it late.
Also, Energy Minister rules out load shedding even in the event of incessant power outages in some parts of the country, especially the Ashanti region. And Ghana Water Company Limited blames stealing and damage to their pipelines for the shortfalls in water supply in the northern and Greater Accra regions.
The people or what we have faced down in the northern region, especially in the Tamale metropolis, is all human activity.
In business,
oil marketing companies accused of shortchanging consumers over timing and marginal fuel price reductions. We've got details on the Joy Business Report.
In our Ghana Month series, we'll tell you about Fort Fredericksburg in the Western region and how a local merchant defeated the Germans and took control over the fort.
When they tried to sell the fort to the Dutch, the Bredenbergers did not inform John Coney, which infuriated him greatly. So he staged a coup and attacked the fort and captured it.
Wow.
Yes.
So locals, Ghanaians.
Yeah, John Coney captured this fort,
Fredericksburg
fort.
I'll bring you details of that and more in this bulletin. I am Hannah Odami. Thanks for choosing us. This is Joy News, independent, fearless and credible journalism. Now, in the next 24 hours, government is expected to follow through on its promise to revoke the controversial portions of LI 2462, which paved the way for mining in Ghana's forest reserves. This decision follows shocking revelations in Parliament that nearly all of the country's forest and water bodies are being plundered by alleged illegal miners. Minister for Environment, Science and Technology, Dr. Murtala Mohammed, says Parliament's leadership has fast-tracked the process, with the amendment expected to be laid before the House by Wednesday.
We actually started the process. I engaged the ranking on subsidiary and legislation, Honorable Patrick Buama. I engaged the leadership, and we will be laying it pretty soon. So what happened, because of the budget, we had a discussion. We agreed that we are not going to have a pre-laying because it is just an amendment of that portion that we are doing. So we don't need pre-laying because we knew that if we were to engage in pre-laying, it was going to take a longer time. So we agreed when I spoke with Honorable Patrick Buama and then spoke with the Honorable Susu and also the leadership. They all agreed that there wouldn't be the need for any pre-laying. So the laying, hopefully we are looking forward to it. We may have it tomorrow or latest on Wednesday. We'll have it late.
The minister also vowed not to relent on the renewed fight against illegal mining, and the Media Coalition Against Illegal Mining has welcomed this decision. Let's hear from convener of the group, Dr. Kenneth Ashigbe.
The state of emergency is critical, and that's why I disagree with the current government and the minister. I disagree with the fact that the state of emergency is not being declared in selected places.
LI 2462 will be repealed. I'm sure you're pleased.
Definitely very pleased. I'm happy about the fact that he talks about the fact that they are even going to waive the pre-laying so that they would be able to cut the process. And for me, this is the way to go.
Now, starting today, power should stabilize in the Kumasi enclave. That's the assurance from the Energy Minister, John Jinapo. After touring the area, he assured the Asantehene there will be no load shedding.
I'm happy to announce that so far the supply situation has been stable and we are able to export some excess amount of power. But there's still more work to be done. Beyond generating the power, you have to evacuate it, you have to transmit it, and you have to distribute it. And so we are working around the clock to ensure that we address this challenge and ultimately ensure that we have very, very reliable supply and delivery of power.
Well, today a meeting is scheduled between the Energy Minister John Jinapor, Finance Minister Dr. Kesela Tufosing, and the West African Gas Pipeline WAPCO on how to resolve the pending debts. The General Manager in charge of Corporate Affairs at WAPCO, Dr. Isaac Doku, says they are hopeful for a positive outcome.
Rest assured that
Utilities, as the Ghana Water Company is blaming human activity, including stealing and destruction of their pipelines by construction companies, as factors affecting the distribution of water in the northern and greater Accra regions. Speaking to Joy News, the Chief Manager at the Ghana Water Company Limited, Stanley Mate, underscored the need for the illegality to stop to guarantee steady flow of water.
The people or what we have faced down in the northern region, especially in the Tamale metropolis, is all human activity. Now, some of our lines are exposed because of the undulating nature of the topography of that area. Okay, so where it's exposed, people pilferate or punch the line for water to come out, and then they water their farms, or they feed their cattle. Okay, and that affects us a lot. When it so happens and we identified, we have to shut down the plant to enable us work on the transmission line.
And that was Stanley Mate with the Ghana Water Company there. The minority leader Alexander Afenyomarkin has reignited the old controversial plan to build a chamber of parliament. It will be called that in the year 2019, the leadership of parliament mooted the idea to build a new debating chamber, describing the current one as not fit for purpose. But the idea was rejected by a section of the public who viewed that as just a frivolous expenditure. While speaking during the swearing in of the Parliamentary Service Board for the 9th Parliament, Minority Leader Alexander Afenyomarkin called for not only the construction of a new chamber, but also a hospital to serve the needs of MPs and staff of Parliament.
So, Speaker, you've also talked about security. Indeed, when I visited the British Parliament, the Commons, even within the chamber, there is enhanced security. Here in the public gallery, anybody at all can throw anything at a member of Parliament, and there is no security. So, Speaker, I am therefore looking forward to enhance security in the chamber, and at least to depart from this old infrastructure, though it's fit for purpose, we can begin a conversation for a new chamber.
But the majority leader, Mahama Yarega, is rejecting these proposals. Let's listen to him.
I don't think that the security issues warrant a discussion about constructing a new chamber, and that I totally reject as well. At this stage, when this country is confronted with multiple financial challenges, so that again, I totally disagree with my colleague, the minority leader, that we should be discussing the construction of a new chamber for Parliament. I believe that what we have has served us well over the years, and we can continue to do well in the facility.
Now, did you know that Ghana is home to 32 forts and castles? One of them, Fort Fredericksburg in the Western region, holds a remarkable story. A local merchant, John Coney, attacked and captured the fort, an act of bravery still celebrated in the Caribbean today. So as part of our Ghana Man series, Kojo Youngson sits down with the Western Regional Director of the Museum and Monuments Board, Kwesi Blankson, for an insightful history lesson.
When they tried to sell the fort to the Dutch, the Bredenbergers did not inform John Coney, which infuriated him greatly. So he staged a coup and attacked the fort and captured it.
Wow.
Yes.
So locals, Ghanaians,
yeah, John Coney captured this fort, Fredericksburg Fort.
I will bring you more of this remarkable story in subsequent bulletins, also on the Joy News channel and on myjoyonline.com. With that, we end the news at 6 with me, Hannah Odami. Thanks for choosing us.
Jump on
Go the go. Go me. At what time when you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I not change my car. It be the same ride. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mind safe be the 3-in-1 action. No, Excellium they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open them.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my go be fast then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my go be inside?
I give you info. Make a feel the go be too small.
The go.
Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
See, your rich auntie gets more from Absa. Your childhood friend gets more from Absa. Your favorite uncle gets more from Absa. Your roommates gets more from Absa. Digital solutions get more from Absa. Rewards be bring get more from Absa. 5-star treatment get more from Absa. Preferential rate get more from Absa. Easy banking and no ane Absa. Instant loans and no ane Absa. Bank papa party and no ane Absa. FTG account and get more from Absa. Yes, join thousands of Absa customers enjoying priority treatment, preferential rates, amazing rewards, and seamless digital solutions to help you write the next big chapter of your story. Sign up for an Absa account today and get more. Your story matters. Absa.
How secured are you? Let me ask you again. How secured are you? Say yes loud with confidence when you are protected by Millennium Insurance because it gives you great reliability and comfort. Sign on any of our products today, be it motor, fire, burglary, accidents, travels, bonds, liabilities, engineering, marine and aviation insurance. Visit our offices in Accra, Northridge, Tema, Kumasi, Kofridia, Takrady, or any of our 30 agents nationwide. Call 0302-766-631 or 0504-394-997.
Millennium Insurance, your trustworthy partner.
Reliable, check. Comfort, check. Strong, check. Tough, check. Tried and tested, check. Affordable, check. Comes in so many colors and sizes, check. Suitable for domestic and industrial use, check. Choose quality, choose Syntex Tank. Available nationwide and comes with 7-year warranty. And remember, Syntex Tank is a caring brand too. Syntex Tank, a strong, a tough.
Brush your teeth every day and night. Up and down and all around. Brush it clean and bright. Brush your teeth. Brush with mom and dad. Underneath and in between. Brush the germs away.
Pepsodent, cavity protection.
For 10 times stronger.
This advert is FDA approved.
What's your dream this year? To pull up in a brand new 4-wheel ride? Or you want to travel? Where? Sentosa Island in Singapore? Or Desert Safari in Dubai? Or you want a laptop, microwave, brand new phone, TV? Chale, what you want, you can get with SG Ghana. Minya Ubecha 7Y. Join the SG Ghana Deposit and Drive promo and you could win the grand prize of a brand new Toyota RAV4. Simply deposit 500 Ghana cedis or multiples of it into your SG Ghana account from now till 30th May 2025. Non-customers can open an account to participate. Visit your nearest branch or call 0302-214-314 for further inquiries. This promo is regulated by the National Lottery Authority on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you.
Bavu.
Hey, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, man. How you doing?
I'm good. You?
I'm very excited. I feel much safer this morning.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. 400 river guards have been trained under the Blue Water Initiative to protect river bodies in Ghana. The lands minister has been talking about that, and it makes me feel much, much safer.
River guard.
Knowing that the river guards are out there, 400 of them,
400
guarding the rivers.
Okay.
From galamsey.
So they're going to guard the rivers. What exactly are they going to be doing?
Patrolling the rivers and guarding them.
And that will stop the illegal miners, armed illegal miners.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. It's very logical. We combined police and military, people trained to deal with, armed threats. They failed. We sent them twice, 3 times. They failed each time. Forestry Commission, trained forest protectors, have been kicked out of 9 of our forest reserves. They've been kicked out. They no longer have access to them. But these 400 guys who have just been trained as river guards, as for them, they will succeed.
I feel that we are just beating around the bush.
You mean beating around the river?
The river, yeah. Nice play of words. Beating around the river, because we know what the problem is, and we just try to come up with, I don't know, weird solutions to them.
River guards. What's the problem, man? They will guard the rivers.
No.
Oh. I thought I could get you to feel as safe as I do.
I don't feel safe.
Knowing
I
that
just can't guess the outcome of this new solution.
Knowing that while you are sleeping, 400 people who were hitherto unemployed have been asked to guard these rivers against people who make millions per day from illegal mining. So, I mean, they can never be corrupted, never be bribed to allow these people access to the water. It will never happen. I mean, they are trained river guards. Plus, I mean...
And we are talking about armed illegal miners.
When are Ubu armed? These are trained river guards. What's your problem?
Okay. Let's see how it goes. Could you maybe...
I think they were trained by Bruce Lee because they don't fear any armed galamsey guys. What's your problem? Anyway, look, that's just me being, cynical.
Yeah,
that's me.
Perhaps we should be positive. Let's see how it goes.
But yeah, it's important for us to have a conversation about it, right? Is this a viable solution? Is this something that will actually work? Okay. I'm also curious. I mean, how much did we spend training them? How much are we going to pay them? And what goals have we set for them? Like, what are the outcomes we expect from them? I mean, let's ask the important questions. Let's assess this initiative dispassionately. Forget about me, forget about the little fun I'm having. And let's assess this dispassionately and see whether indeed government has deployed, finally, the solution that will bring an end to galamsey.
We'll see.
All right, then. The 6 a.m. news was brought to us by Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you. Absa Bank Ghana Limited, your story matters. And Millennium Insurance, your trustworthy partner. I hope the soldiers are watching and taking notes. Joy Business Report now, brought to you by Omni Basic Bank, not just another bank. Safari Valley Resort, bringing you closer to nature. And MNC Properties, a member of MNC Group. MNC Properties, choice of class.
Trumpets for the river gods?
Trumpets!
Hi, good morning. Welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up this morning, oil marketing firms accused of shortchanging consumers over timing and margin of fuel price reductions. We've got details coming up. Also, Presidential Advisor on Economy said Tekpe insists resumption of domestic bond issuance and return to the international capital market remains inevitable. Plus, legal practitioner and law lecturer at GEMPA, Mami Sama Pepra, takes over as new registrar of companies. Stay with us. We've got more coming up. My name is Darryl Kwao. Hello to you and to our friends listening from Koforidon KT Radio. The Chamber of Petroleum Consumers is accusing oil marketing firms of shortchanging consumers over timing for reviewing fuel prices. Now, many more firms are yet to receive their prices at the pumps despite earlier industry data showing that prices should have been adjusted by March 16. There are questions about the expected margin of reduction as well. Duncan Amwa is Executive Secretary of the Chamber.
One would have expected that as of this time, most of the OMCs would have done good to the consumer by declining on pump prices. But that is not what we are seeing. Unfortunately, if it is the inverse, where prices are supposed to go up, then you would find a lot of the OMCs by the very first day, within the very few hours, having adjusted upwards. But oftentimes when it's supposed to be the reverse or a decline, then you would find that some would wait a day or two or even three, pass on the reduction to the consuming public. That for us is not good enough. But then again, the rate of decline for us is significant from what we've recorded.
Well, that was Duncan Amwa, Executive Secretary of the Chamber of Petroleum Consumers Ghana. We're expecting more oil marketing firms to review their prices today. A few took the lead yesterday. Market leader Guel has reduced the price of petrol, selling it at 14 cedis 99 pesos. Diesel going for 15 cedis 42 pesos. In other news, seasoned legal practitioner and corporate governance expert Mame Sama Pepra has taken over as new registrar of companies following her appointment by President John Mahama earlier this month. Pepra is also a law lecturer at the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration, GIMPA. She's taken over from Jemima Wari, who has headed the institution over the past years, from March 2022 to February 2025 as Registrar General and later as Registrar of Companies. There will be a brief ceremony today to aid the transition. Now, Presidential Advice on the Economy, said Tekbe, has noted that resumption of domestic bond issuance and return to the international capital market remains inevitable. This follows a pushback over plans for government to gradually resume issuance of domestic bonds from the second quarter of this year and plans to return to the international capital market. Speaking at a Deloitte post-budget forum, Mr. Tekbe noted that judging from the current challenges facing the economy, it would be difficult not to explore these areas.
Our fields and the services sector keeps expanding. In all probability, we will be an upper middle income country. Those resources will be southwest of the domestic bonds that we're issuing were from non-residents who were bringing in foreign. What we need to do is to have those dollar inflows classified as foreign debts so that we make provision for their repayment in the reserves. So that's the sort of pressure which the governor was talking about when he said if you accelerate certain policies to put pressure. Part of the exit and forex losses that occurred were because the residents, when they were exiting, we had to deplete our reserves and we ended up, to pay them. So if we have a hybrid between domestic and forex and classify these so we can plan them, channel them towards self-financing projects, for example, which generate forex, we will be able, to pay in any event.
You had Presidential Advice on the Economy, said Tekwe there. Now, Head of Finance at UMB Capital, Nelson Kujo Kwagbeji, is urging government to clarify its borrowing strategy in the medium term amid declining Treasury bill rates. The sharp drop in the rates in recent weeks has signaled a lack of appetite by the government to borrow from the short-term market, as financial experts warn it could have serious impact on the economy. Mr. Kwagbeji says it is important government addresses the distortions on the market.
Once the borrowing strategy is known for the medium term, then the other economic indicators can also fit in. Don't forget, the overall objective of the government in terms of reduction in the interest rate is to reduce significantly the finance cost that they will pay. The Honorable Finance Minister indicated that within the next 4 years, Ghana will be paying over $8.1 billion in terms of debt that they have to repay. The Commissioner General for Ghana Revenue Authority says he will be mobilizing 200 billion Ghana cedis. Now, when we are mobilizing 200 billion Ghana cedis, even with an incremental jump of 20% a year, that cannot even satisfy our debt obligation within the next 4 years. And so, I think that the government strategy of borrowing should align perfectly with their monetary policy.
Head of Finance at UMB Capital, Nelson Kujo Kwagbeji, addressing concerns that the Treasury bill rates drop is not in alignment with other economic indicators such as inflation and the monetary policy rate. Now, the Association of Ghana Industries raising concerns over the extension of sunset clauses with some selected tax handles. These are taxes that have been introduced temporarily by the government to raise funds for some specific initiatives. However, it is now becoming a norm for it to be kept even after the specific aims are achieved. Speaking at the Deloitte Dialogue on the 2025 budget, Chief Executive of the association, Chuma Kwaba, said this practice must stop.
Sunset clause was put there by 2025 it will go. 2035 it hasn't gone. Now we are extending to 2028. The import levy same 2013 way back, and it has stayed up to today. So the question is, when there is sunset clause on any tax, it means that there's a particular purpose for it, and therefore by the time you say you are ending it, end it. Even if you come with something else, we will look at it together. But when we have a sunset clause and the sun never sets, and every time it's going on and on, that is a bit of a problem. And I think that has to be looked at.
Chief Executive of the Association of Ghana Industries, Chuma Kwaba. Now, the Ghana Revenue Authority has justified a decision to increase the growth and sustainability levy for the mining and extractive sector to 3%. Acting Commissioner General Anthony Kwesi Sapon says the mining companies have been engaged and have agreed to the increment due to current developments in the economy.
For instance, in the past 1 year, the gold prices has jumped over the roof, But we don't have in Ghana at the moment, in the short term, windfall taxes. So when prices have jump over the roof and we know the extractive industry is making all the profit, we don't have those taxes. So we actually did engage some of the key mining players, and I'm happy to announce that they accepted with a smile to pay some of the taxes. So the increase in levy that you talked about that we are worried, it was accepted with a smile. So we didn't just bring it in, we did the consultation and we made sure that we judge all with them and agreed what would be reasonable to capture that.
Acting Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority, Anthony Kwesi Sapon there. Now, offshore investors holding Ghana's bonds and other instruments have started responding positively to the 2025 budget. It's coming after initial concerns about Ghana's bonds and the pressure on the city. Here's more.
The negative reaction from these investors was influenced by revelations in the 2025 budget. Ghana missed on most of the key targets under the IMF program, including the deficit and primary target. This is despite an earlier claim by the previous administration that they will record a surplus when it comes to some of these indicators. The development impacted badly on Ghana's Eurobond and other investment instruments held by these investors. Their action also brought some fresh pressure on the Ghana cedi. However, Joy Business understands that based on these engagements with investors, they have revised their stance on the 2025 budget. This is based on government's commitment to embark on programs aimed at checking spending and raising the required revenue. The Bank of Ghana has also given the firm assurance that it will continue to implement measures aimed at controlling inflation.
All right, turning next to investor I, be suspicious when an investment opportunity promises an unusual high return in a short period. You could be a victim of a Ponzi scheme if you put your money in such an investment. Let's listen to Head of Technical, ICT and Digital Forensics at the Economic and Organized Crime Office, Amankwata.
Cryptocurrency scheme. This scheme is new in the system. Ghana cryptocurrency is now coming up, but scammers exploit the popularity of cryptocurrency by creating fake investment platform or launching fraudulent initial coin offering. They promise high returns but disappear once they have collected funds from unsuspecting investors. Do thorough research before investing in cryptocurrency or ICO, that's initial coin offering. Verify the authenticity of the platform. Check the team behind it and read review from reliable sources.
All right, before we go, let's check the markets this morning. Crude oil went up marginally to $71 a barrel. Gold trading at $3,013 an ounce after increasing by almost $13. Cocoa lost $40 to open trading at $7,827 a ton. On the currency market, the dollar going for 16 cedis 10 pesos. That's what the forex bureaus are offering their clients. The British pound selling at 20 cedis 50 pesos. The euro, on the other hand, going for 17 cedis 50 pesos. The commercial banks quoting the dollar at 15 cedis 50 pesos. There is more news on our website, myjoyonline.com/business. My name is Daryl Kwal. Thanks for listening. The Super Morning Show continues with Koji Jackson and the team.
Yeah, with me and the team. Okay, so I'm thinking, did you like that Carl Clotty song they gave us the other time? It was nice, right?
I don't remember which one though.
I don't remember the title either, but it was nice. It was a
but
popular
anything
one.
from Carl Clotty is good, yeah.
Oh, isn't he the Ababamo guy? Yeah, I think that's him, right? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, great artist. Okay, so this one is called Dedo.
All right.
Yeah.
I like the way you say the baby mood though.
That's how he says it. Yeah. Okay. Enjoy.
Welcome to the Joy Super Morning Show.
Wake up to joy, joy, joy. Sunshine and joy in the morning time. Yeah. Wake up to the super morning
He's good. He's good. I love his music. He takes his time to deliver quality. Yeah.
We like quality.
Yes. It's like Matthew 11:29. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me. That was Jesus Christ. You know, Jesus was quality. He was measured. He was on point. So a lot of the new gospel acts, not new, a lot of our gospel acts are taking the yoke and learning from Jesus. Yes.
That's what you're sensing in the quality. Okay, well, listen, stay with us on the Super Morning Show. There's more quality coming your way. We'll start off with the Drive Safe campaign.
And the Drive Safe campaign is brought to you by Joy News and the Multimedia Group, supported by Toyota Superior Quality, Imperial General Assurance, Solid Protection, and you have to avoid all distractions. You have to keep your eyes on the road. You have to keep your hands on the steering wheel and be visible. Drive with your lights on. That's how you ensure you are safe. You can ensure your safe arrival.
So today, I think the tip I have is about road rage. I tell you no lie, it is the biggest waste of your own time.
Yeah.
It's a natural reaction, to get utterly frustrated when something doesn't go your way, particularly when you're driving, right? And somebody crosses you but have you ever seen someone drive carelessly, do something to upset the flow of other drivers, and then come and apologize to them? Have you ever seen that happen?
Well, sometimes the person will give you a flash. They press the hazard lights, give you a flash,
and go
to say I'm sorry.
Sometimes they will ignore you because they did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Right? So, and especially when it angers you, it's more likely because the person did it on purpose. So what is that anger going to get? Sometimes people chase after those who have driven carelessly.
Yeah.
Chase after them for what?
And that chase could actually put you in danger.
Yes. So listen, the one place where you need to be in control of your emotions is when you're driving. Right? Because you wouldn't drive drunk. The reason you wouldn't drive drunk is because while you are drunk, you're not in control.
Yeah.
So why would you drive angry? It's the same principle. You're not in control. So don't put yourself in danger by driving with emotions.
Yeah.
Allow people to, just expect people to do stupid things and make sure you do the right thing. Keep yourself safe. Because in the end, if you go and chase somebody who's not as, who's not valuing their lives as much as you value yours, you devalue your life to their level and lose it.
My driving instructor once told me that you should always see yourself as a pilot in the air. Birds will cross you, it will rain, the clouds, everything. There is no pilot who will chase after a bird because they've crossed him. Once it happens, once their bird strikes, the main thing they consider is, I have passengers, I need to get this plane to the tarmac.
That is all.
That is my job.
That is all. Drive defensively, not offensively.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's your tip for today. All right, let's learn how to say it right, and it comes to you thanks to Kingdom Books. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks, and Societe Generale Bank Ghana, the future is you.
Something must be done.
You say either, I say either.
I've been thinking about this one for a while now. People often say return back, don't they? Yes, I've heard that a few times. I've been wanting to help you say that right, and today is my opportunity. You can either say come back or return. But if you choose to say return, you don't need to add the word back. To return means to come or to go back to a place or person. The word back is already included in the definition, so there's no need to add back after you've used the word return. This rule applies similarly to the word repeat. A lot of people say repeat again. But the word repeat means to say or do something again. So after saying repeat, you needn't say again. See what I did there? There is, however, one exception. Let me repeat that. There is one exception. I'll repeat it again. I said there is one exception. You get it now? Yes, you can say repeat again when you require the person to repeat their words or deeds a second time. And that's how you say it right.
That's how we
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Repeat again.
Mhm.
Begin again.
Mhm.
There was a man named Michael Chin again. He grew whiskers on his chin again. The wind came
Michael
down
Finnegan.
and No, not Finnegan. It's Chin again.
Why Chinnigan?
My French teacher taught me that.
Oh, by a French teacher no try.
Because he wanted it to rhyme.
But Finnegan rhymes with
No. Chin again. Rhymes with again. Then you end with begin again.
Hey, let's Google this. Because I've heard the same song and I was taught Finnegan. Hey! Somebody's teacher has deceived somebody. Whose teacher has lied here? We will Google this song.
So whenever I hear begin again or repeat again, it comes to mind. Then he said, Monsieur, the thing is it's Chin again. It's Chin again. You can check. Chin again.
Finnegan.
Chin again.
Your French teacher has sold you down the river with no river guards.
Yes.
You.
And the river guards are on the front page of the Ghanaian Times, Kojo. It says government launches Blue Water Guard initiative, 2,000 youth to protect water bodies. Whilst the Ghanaian Times is giving us the general target of the youth that are going to be trained, the Daily Graphic says 400 trained to safeguard water bodies. So the 400 is the first batch.
Right.
And the 2,000 will be the general complement of the team that we are going to have.
Right.
And that was launched yesterday.
Before we hear the minister, by the way, this is the news review brought to you by Syntex Tanker, you're strong, you're tough, and Kel Charcoal Toothpaste, Happy Smile. So the minister actually spoke.
Yes, on behalf of the president at the launch.
At the heart of why we are here is the Blue Water Initiative. And at the heart of this initiative lies the Blue Water Guards program, which aims to train, this year alone, 2,000 dedicated individuals across the country to protect our valuable water bodies. Water guards will serve as the frontline defenders of our rivers, ensuring that our water resources remain a source of life, livelihood, prosperity for generations to come.
So the Water Resources Commission, the Forestry Commission, Ministry of Lands, Ghana Water Company, they're all going to work with these 2,000 youth when they are fully trained to protect our water bodies. And this was launched yesterday.
Right. Yeah, I mentioned earlier that it's not a new initiative. In fact, all the way back in 2017, this was contemplated when John Peter Amewu was lands minister, but it didn't come to fruition. And here we are, 2025, we have river guards.
I know this government really wants to solve this galamsey issue, which started years ago. But I think that beyond the Blue River Initiative, they should come, Blue Water Initiative, they should come with other complementary initiatives that completely solves this problem. Because I remember when my brother and his friends used to go do galamsey in Obuasi, and back then galamsey wasn't this type of galamsey. They would enter the pits, they would go and look for ore, they will come up, they will process it. They were not using the water bodies as we are seeing today. So sometimes from where I sit, I think that even the legalization of small scale mining, the way we've done it, is actually contributing to the galamsey as we speak, because it must be regulated. If you go to your big mining firms, right, if the firm took a concession of say 100,000 acres, they have a part that they will, when they have to clear the topsoil, they will remove the topsoil and pack it there. They would excavate a place and use it as a water storage and another for say water treatment. They will have a place they pack the waste, because as they dig to get to the ore, the waste that they pack should be somewhere. And when they finish, they will have to come and close whatever trenches or excavations they've done, bring back the topsoil and introduce vegetation. If you want small scale mining to work, we should be considering those things. You cannot give somebody 1 acre, 2 acres, 1 plot and expect them to be able to have enough land to do all these things. And the mining companies usually would put down an environmental bond of sorts, which is kept for when they are ready to close whatever operations. We do the analysis of the environmental damage, whether they did right or wrong, and that bond, we call on that bond to do restoration. So in our attempt to encourage small medium scale mining, it's the same principles of sustainability and operational efficiency, this time reduced to the level of the small scale miner, so we don't see some of these things. So we really need to approach this very well. It's not just about fighting it. We are ready to extract the mineral resources. Let's try as much as possible to put in place the operational efficiency and what needs to be done to enable this to run. So now we have the gold board. We want to get as much as possible from small scale mining. How do we even resource and work with these people to do the work? Should we have a large mining enclave where we can police these things and ensure these things are done? These are some of the conversations I expect also to hear from the government and the managers of the economy and our natural resources, whilst we have the Blue Water Guard initiative, military initiative, and all those things. So, and in fact, the Forestry Resource Commission boss is asking us to set up a special military unit to protect forests and to prevent illegal mining.
So in Mahama's 120-day promise, this Blue Water Initiative is mentioned. However, it's not even the guards that was mentioned. You know, the Blue Water Initiative is quite extensive. It includes plans for reclamation, as you outlined. It also includes plans to regularize mining licenses. Okay, all of this comes together, including this river guard thing, to form the initiative. But in his 120 days, the actual promise that he made about illegal mining is in point 19, right? And it says, ban illegal and new mining activities in forest reserves, roll out our Tree for Life and Blue Water Initiative to heal and sustainably harness the environment by turning areas and water bodies degraded by illegal mining into economic and ecological recovery hubs. So actually the Blue Water Initiative is to reclaim or recover the quality of our water.
So these are not going to be people who are going to fight illegal mining, but help with reclamation and recovery?
Yeah, but why are they called guards? Do you see where the confusion is? Because what he described in his 120-day promise was something to reclaim the water. There was one for the land, the Trees for Life thing, and then one for the water, which is the Blue Water Initiative. But now we hear they've trained river guards. So maybe a job description will be helpful, right? Because the idea of a river guard to any layman is that these people will guard the rivers.
Well, as you said, there's a lot we should expect from this. Maybe this is phase 1. And Mr. Emmanuel Amakofibua, we are ready to talk to you.
Yes.
Come, let's have a conversation about this. Let's also understand the thinking behind the mining enclaves you want to create, the approach, and how we are going to ensure sustainable mining and helps prevent the illegal activities ongoing. Let me take you to Kumasi now, Kojo. There's a photo of the Otumfuo Osei-Tutu Opemso on page 9 of the Daybreak newspaper, and he says, let's review free senior high school and let those who can pay. He's urging the government to let those who can pay. I believe we have a voice of that. Let's listen to Dasante on this.
Kurasi baby na kulungu ho baby na obi so hase onya bisua pa ho so be science ni bi jo ye ni nyina na ekoso na ayekama nto se ni nyina yi blocks yi ampa aka schools ni bi owa aka ni nyina na esi sika no e de be no so na de na so school bus ebi ni ho o aduane aye di ebi ni ho na ni nyina ye hwe na ehu se de se che yo mo hwe ni nyina ni ehu free senior high school aye ampa se ye de odi na sa no abafi odi na sa no abafi na wasako na nso ni ye hihye ni ye ni ehu se ye kwa na ye ko aduane no obedi anu odi de obetumi atua no mi ahwe ni ye obu o wa se de obetumi atua ye ma ni ntwa ya hwe ni ama bezu no koko boss scholarship doze ni e dia mo bi na de obetumi atua so no otua no ko de ye hu so ntumi ntua so ye tra na ehu beza no hu se we no ntumi ntua na e dia ma school administration ye ko na bezu ni dia ma no no so ko nti sa bre de mo kan na ne wo ho na mo na na mo de brofo na atoto hin yo
Now that's a very significant voice
Yeah.
to have spoken on this matter,
Yeah.
right? I mean, the Asante King is someone whose opinions and views are scarcely shared.
Yeah.
But whenever they do come out, they receive the greatest consideration.
And one of the first things he did when he became Otunfo was to set up the Otunfo Education Fund. So he had done some homework and realized that there should be some support for those who cannot afford to pay for school fees. Now, when it comes to means testing, we have had a lot of conversations about that, and people think it's impossible. And sometimes I think about some of the easy ways we can do this. For example, junior high schools, right? We have about 12,000 junior high schools in the country. Let's say over 12,000, and we have over 1,000 senior high schools in the country. So these students coming to senior high school, they are from the junior high schools, right? At least we know every junior high school and the school fees they pay. So that's the starting point. So if Kojo went to Christian Preparatory School and the school fees was about 35,000 cedis a year, and my parents could afford to pay that, and they are coming to Kumasi High School, and the school fees in Kumasi High School is 14,000 cedis a year, right? Plus other cost that will take you to say 25,000 cedis a year. Can we use my past school fees history as a way to determine whether my parents can afford that? So when you take this, you put a certain set of students in a certain bracket, and then you look at some of them, because parents will always take their kids first to schools they can afford, or schools they think can give their children a better future, so they'll do extra to get some extra support for them. So let's do this from the junior high school level and segment students according to schools and the school fees, and compare to the senior high school fees.
So that will certainly eliminate one group, right? From free SHS.
Yes.
Rightly so. I mean,
Yes.
because I think it's a fair matrix that you've described. That will eliminate one.
Within that mix, there will be some students who will still need some help. So even though, and let me use myself as an example. So I'm using myself as an example, right? The fees we paid in junior high school were more than the fees we paid in senior high school, but my mother could afford to pay, right? But let's say as you go along, there will be a few issues at home that will present challenges. That's why we institute a scholarship scheme for brilliant but needy students who are facing challenges. And then those in this other tier, right, we find a way to integrate them in the system and support them one way or the other. We should find a way to do something.
Look, for me, the obvious thing here is that we haven't cracked means testing yet.
Yeah.
Okay. What you're suggesting will certainly be a very big part of it. That would be one way of identifying some people who can afford. But there are others who might have gone to junior high schools where the fees are not that high, but they can still afford, right? And we still need to be able to identify them as well, because we want to be providing free education for those who need it, so that everyone else pays. Now, look, first of all, because of the way the way things are running today, there are many parents who voluntarily would rather pay. That's a good starting point. But beyond that, the money that we are spending to pay for everyone, if we take just a fraction of that money and we dedicate it to research on solving the means testing problem, it's money well spent.
Yeah.
Because we need means testing for all kinds of other things too, not just free SHS. Okay, we need it for many social programs that we have, so that we don't end up doing them en masse. It's mindless to create a social program and say everyone should benefit, even those who don't need it. Especially when we're a poor country.
Yeah.
It is a ridiculous way of going about things.
On the means testing matrix, right? The senior high school is an example. If we put in place a very good system to collect property rates, for example, we would know. We would know whose father or whose mother owns what property and their worth. Right? Based on their property rate payments, you know this person is also in this category.
Right.
And people's earnings. So if we also in the public space, those in the formal spaces, we can have a structure which assigns cost to each.
There are many ways. If we put our minds to it, yes, if we put our minds to it, as for the means testing problem, it can be solved. And it won't cost us a fortune to solve that problem, but it will save us a fortune. All right? Because in reality, look, this digitalization drive that we've been going through for the past 8 years, this should be one of its benefits. Creating tins for everyone should be the first step in ensuring that we can figure out exactly just how much cash a person earns, spends, and it is important for us to know these things. In Ghana, we have a culture that goes against it, right? A culture that suggests that your earnings are your personal information. It's not. It's not. If you live in in a society, you are part of an economy. How much you earn is not private information. So we need to start, first of all, killing that concept, and then the next step will be that everyone's taxes, everyone's finances are laid bare to the government, so that it can be determined when you apply for a social intervention, it can be determined whether you qualify for it or not.
Let me take you to page 25 of the Daily Graphic. Ghana Institution of Engineering inducts 148 professional engineers in Accra. The reason why I'm highlighting this is that I think engineers are very important in national development, and they've been very quiet. 2 weeks ago, there was a debate on the BOG cost, and engineers were not speaking. Meanwhile, you guys are the people behind this construction, and you leave the lawyers and the psychologists and to be debating on the cost of national infrastructure. We had conversations about Agenda 111. There is going to be flooding. We've had conversations about concrete roads, infrastructure. Look, engineers, I'm supposed to be closely related. You guys should be seen to be at the center of the national conversation, because everything actually revolves around you. Don't leave it to the other professionals. Ghana Medical Association does not sit down for lawyers to lead the conversation on medical reform. They are involved. You cannot remove yourself from the national conversation and expect us to develop. So Ghana Institution of Engineering, architects, surveyors, all of you, let us hear your voices in the national conversation.
And congratulations to those who have who have just graduated. Well done to them. All right, I think it's a good time for us to get straight on to the BBC News. First, though, the online review comes to us every day thanks to Zenith Bank in your best interest and Goil Good Energy Go in our area. BBC News Now, brought to you by Fidelity Bank, believe with us, and Old Mutual, 10 years of greatness in Ghana, here for a lifetime.
30 GMT Business Daily.
What happens when oil rigs go out of service? Well, they're usually meant to be removed, and a whole industry exists to attempt to meet that challenge. In this program, we'll question whether enough progress is being made in decommissioning old rigs around the world.
This is the BBC World Service, the world's radio station.
Hello, you're with Newsday on the BBC World Service with Victoria Wahunda and Rob Young.
In the past few hours, the Israeli military has carried out what it calls extensive strikes in the Gaza Strip, the largest attacks since the ceasefire with Hamas began in January.
It's reported that more than 300 people have been killed in the overnight strikes, according to Gaza's authorities, which are run by Hamas. We'll hear from the Palestinian territories.
Israel said that it's taking action because Hamas refused a proposal to extend the first phase of the ceasefire.
And also coming up, President Trump and President Putin of Russia are due to speak later today. But will it lead to a ceasefire in Ukraine? We'll have all your sport and business headlines too. But first, a bulletin of the latest world news.
Hello, I'm Neil Nunes with the BBC News. Israeli warplanes have launched airstrikes across Gaza, the largest wave since a ceasefire with Hamas began in January. Palestinian officials say more than 300 people have been killed, including the top Hamas security official in Gaza. Israel said it took action because Hamas had refused to extend the ceasefire. Hamas said Israel was overturning the ceasefire agreement. Yolande Nell is in Jerusalem.
This is Israel saying that it's carrying out preemptive strikes against Hamas to stop it from rearming and from regrouping. We had Israeli officials coming out saying that this was open-ended. It was expected to expand this Israeli military operation, and that the idea is that from now on, the Israeli Prime Minister's office said Israel will act against Hamas with increasing military strength.
Our Gaza correspondent Rushdie Abu Alouf is following developments from Cairo.
The latest figure from the Hamas-run health ministry, more than 50 kids and 28 women among those killed during the overnight strike. The Hamas media office said more than 100 Israeli airstrike targeted different places across the Gaza Strip. In hospitals, doctors are saying that they have received more than 250 people injured. Some of them are in a very critical condition, and they are trying to cope with the situation with the lack of equipment and the lack of medical facilities in Gaza.
2 American astronauts who've been stranded in space for 9 months have begun their 17-hour journey back to Earth. Their mission to the International Space Station last June was supposed to last 8 days, but technical issues prevented their return. This is the moment the capsule successfully undocked from the ISS.
All hooks are open. And undocking confirmed. Freedom is free of its moorings. Sonny Williams and Butch Wilmore begin their belated trip home.
Separation confirmed.
Germany's parliament is meeting shortly to decide whether to loosen restrictions on government borrowing, allowing for billions more to be spent on defense. The incoming chancellor proposed bill would also set up a $540 billion fund for infrastructure. Frank Gardner is in Berlin.
NATO governments will be watching closely how Germany's parliamentarians vote today. At stake is the whole future of Europe's attempts to rebuild its defense and security architecture in a world where it can no longer rely on the US. Germany, which has the largest defense budget in Europe, placed strict limits on its borrowing after the financial crisis of 2009. But now Friedrich Merz, the incoming chancellor, wants to change the constitution to abolish these so-called debt breaks, and so free up huge sums for infrastructure development and defense.
BBC News. Taiwan says it's detected 59 Chinese military aircraft around its territory over the last 24 hours. It's the highest number recorded since large-scale Chinese military exercises last October. The reason for the increase isn't clear, but it comes days after Taiwan's president, Lai Ching-te, launched a stinging attack on Beijing, calling the People's Republic of China a hostile foreign force. A curfew has been imposed in parts of the Indian city of Nagpur following clashes sparked by a Hindu group's demand for the removal of the tomb of a Muslim ruler who died more than 300 years ago. Activists say Aurangzeb, a Mughal dynasty emperor, persecuted Hindus. Protesters set fire to a picture of him and a replica of the tomb. The rock band Queen, the jazz pianist Herbie Hancock, and the Canadian soprano and conductor Barbara Hannigan have just been announced as this year's recipients of the Polar Music Prize, the closest thing music has to a Nobel Prize. Created by ABBA's manager Stig Anderson, the award was first given to Paul McCartney in 1992. This report now from Colin Patterson.
Is this the real life?
50 years after they released Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen are to receive the Polar Music Prize, the band chosen for being synonymous with the very fabric of pop culture. And in the year he turns 85, the pianist Herbie Hancock will be honoured for pushing boundaries in jazz, funk, soul and R&B. He told me why he still loves to tour.
Being with the musicians, not knowing how it's going to be night after night, the challenge. I love it.
The ceremony takes place in Sweden at the end of May.
BBC World News.
Let's go. My buddy, when you wake up in the morning and you know the money calling. Oh, you go work, but you know it's out there your side. If I believe with us, if I hold my hand and believe, oh, cause you know it's out there your side. And when you dream, no say I live for you. And when you hustle every day, many wanna go. Anything you do, I live for you. Fidelity. If I believe with us, fidelity. If I know I dey your side, fidelity.
In September, 17-year-old Achue Soa in Teshimami, along with 461,000 others, will sit for their final SHS exams. When the exams are over, Achue will be the ringleader of the celebration. Powder flying, signatures, and "I was here" some scrawled on every surface. But when her results are released mid-December, she may not be part of the 30% who would gain university admission. But what if there was another way for Achue to go to university like she always dreamed? Introducing Pathway by ALX. Your access to global universities, scholarships, and funding opportunities. Go to www.alxafrica.com to learn more. ALX, do hard things.
So over the past 2 days, they had that major challenge. But I'm happy to inform listeners that they have successfully switched to the new 145 MVA plant. ECG has picked all the load as we speak. And so barring any unforeseen circumstances, the power situation should stabilize in the Kumasi enclave. Like I said, we are generating enough and even exporting some excess.
For decades, we have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
He's here, uncle.
Oi, you man, look at you, all grown up, innit? So good to see you, fam. I miss you so much. So good to be back home, bruv, innit? I can see a lot has changed, mate. Home sweet home, innit?
Sit down and let me serve you something delicious.
The food is looking good, fam.
Of course, some things never change. Just like how Gino Tomato Mix still gives my food that rich color and unique natural taste every time.
Hey, sister. Papupun sanwan kasa. Just like I remember. Inquire. Jollof ne die. Jaika. Eye danka sankasa.
Hey, ente duane na ma ukasa na sisa sisi.
Say Gino die. Efie ni fie. This advert is FDA approved.
Paying or getting paid? Call bad day
pay for you.
Driver, I don't have cash on you.
Oh, madam, you can pay through Copper.
Oh, you use Copper too? That makes it easy.
Receive payment from your customers and make bulk payment in just a few clicks. Madam, I received the money.
Hello, Coffee.
Mom, you still haven't sent me the airtime, and the house internet is finished. My game.
I'm sorry, darling. Doing that right away.
With Copper, you can send airtime to your friends and family and load data for some great entertainment.
Madam, here are the foodstuff.
Thank you.
You can use the short code *365# or the Copper mobile app to make your payment.
Get a designated short code today and start receiving payment with real-time visibility into all your payments with Copper. Pay your suppliers and staff in just a few clicks. For more information, call 0200-404010.
Copper there, you click pew
and you hear pew pew. Transaction done.
Copper, our life simplified.
Brush, 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 get to it, get to it. Brush, brush, brush your teeth every day and night. Up and down and all around, brush and clean it right. Brush, brush, brush your teeth, brush your mom and dad. Underneath and in between, brush the germs away.
Brushing gets more fun with your kids with the new Pepsodent Kids toothpaste. Give your smiles protection that lasts. Grab yours today from a store near you. This advert is FDA approved.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Wake up to the Super Morning Show. Yeah, wake up to joy.
understand Ga.
Then you and me both.
What I know is la la.
Uh-huh.
One la can mean fire, la can mean song, la can mean something else.
Oh God.
The same la. I don't understand Ga. How long have you lived in Accra?
This will be my 11th year.
Your 11th year in Accra.
It is unconscionable that my guy is this bad.
What in Christ? Won't in Christ?
No, I don't understand. I mean, my guy is worse than yours. You've just taught me something. Let's put it that way. My guy is terrible, and it affects my rent.
Yeah.
But I love songs that are done in Ga. I don't understand half of it, but there is something about the cadence, right?
Yes.
You know, the natural rhythm of the language that just lends itself to music.
The traditional Ga songs are just great. Tiny brought the funk to the Ga music space, and now Sina Soul, Queen Sina, she's doing so well in the space as well. And Charlie,
that's some great Ga. I'll tell you who my favorite Ga musician is. Adani Best.
But he's not Ga.
Well, his music is.
Adani Best is not
a lot
Ga.
of his music is in Ga, is it not?
Yes.
Yeah. So, Ga musician.
The way he said my favorite Ga musician.
Yeah, he's a Ga musician. He sings Ga music. He sings Ga music, so he's a Ga musician.
Adani
Best. Yeah. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of his.
Tiny.
Yeah.
Have you heard the remix of Ringtone before? I think is the best, one of the best top 3 remixes.
Oh, really?
In the whole of the country. Tiny, Asem, Richie, Ochame Kwame. Charlie.
Okay.
Aleche.
There's another Tiny song where he says something about Kuntua. I don't know what that means, but I just
Kuntua,
love it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's another good one. But listen, maybe we'll spend a bit more time on Tiny later. But today on the Super Morning Show, we've got lots to get through. We've got a big Hotline documentary coming along. It's really going to make you think. Persons with disability standing up for press freedom. Listen to this.
Without the media, nobody will get to know and even change their mentality that visually impaired is contagious. When you come close to them, you are going to be infected or get it. And with the help of the media, people get to know that disability is not inability and that we are capable of doing everything when given the opportunity.
People just see people with disability and discriminate against them. But through the media, their impact on our life. Nowadays, people get to realize that no, these people, they are also capable of doing something.
Whenever I pray, I ask God to replenish and bless journalists in various media houses for making this dream a reality. Let us protect journalists. Journalists have now become like our relatives. I'm truly pleading with everyone to help protect journalists. I'm pleading with you all. Let us protect journalists.
I have been Namsanjava, the Miss Radi said, Baby and Sancho for Betiana Moasibia, or Noasa for Radenoa, and warm home buying.
Yeah, well, look out for that Hotline documentary. It's coming up later on the show, and it's really thought-provoking.
Yeah.
You know, and for once, it's not the media making themselves the story. It's not us telling you to care about us, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's one of our most vulnerable groups in society, the one that we are all vested in protecting.
Yeah.
They are telling you, look, thanks for protecting us, but protect the media too. Right, and they explain why. It's a very, very fascinating documentary, but it also puts a highlight on the growing numbers of attacks on the media.
On the media, earlier this week, the GJA president called on the government to take action and the police service in the case involving 3 media personalities who were attacked whilst they were reporting on illegal mining.
Yes.
That
is tending to be the issue over which media are being attacked more and more.
If you've been in the media trying to do the right thing and you've not been attacked, then you're lucky.
Indeed.
Then you're lucky.
But that's an unfortunate commentary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, listen, while that is happening, Parliament is also, working.
Yes, we need a new parliamentary chamber to ensure the security of MPs. That is according to the minority leader. And we need a new hospital too for Parliament.
Listen to him.
The Speaker, there are 2 things
that I look forward to seeing happen in the 9th Parliament. 1, a hospital for Parliament. If it does happen, in accordance with your vision, it will be a great milestone. We are a political class. Our health issues are to be known within certain confines. Because of confidentiality and all, people travel abroad at great cost for medical support. I believe if we are able to deal with this, it will help. So, Speaker, you've also talked about security. Indeed, when I visited the House, the British Parliament, the Commons, even within the chamber, there is enhanced security. Here in the public gallery, anybody at all can throw anything at a member of Parliament, and there is no security. So, Speaker, I am therefore looking forward to enhance security in the chamber, and at least to depart from this old infrastructure, though it's fit for purpose. We can begin a conversation for a new chamber befitting of the legislative arm of government. Without more, I shall thank you and assure you that we shall serve the board with all the
That's Alexander Fingermarkin there saying, in this parliament, he's expecting these two things to be achieved: a new hospital and a new chamber. Because, as the political class, their health issues are different. They require some confidentiality, which apparently doesn't exist in current hospitals. So there is a need for a private hospital for MPs. He's afraid that they will throw things at MPs while they are doing their job in the chamber. And the only way to prevent that is to build a new chamber.
Have you been to Parliament House before?
Many times.
To the chamber?
Yes.
Sat on the public gallery?
Yes.
Is it possible that we put a glass screen up on the public gallery?
Everything is possible. But my question is, my question is, what
maybe
are we
bulletproof?
What threat are we preventing?
Has
this happened before?
Okay, so when you go to Parliament, I have never entered Parliament House before.
Okay,
I've been to the Parliament infrastructure, general Parliament space, but not the chamber.
Okay.
When you are entering, are you searched? Are there any security protocols put in place?
Yes, there are metal detectors at every entrance.
Okay, so that is done. So it's possible nobody can smuggle, or the possibility is very reduced, right? That somebody can smuggle a gun or a knife or anything into the public gallery.
But when did this become a problem anyway? Has it happened? Has someone lobbed something from the public gallery at a member of Parliament before?
Times change, things change. So it's
he's anticipating.
It's a valid concern to worry about security.
Right.
But does it call for a new chamber or modifications to your security processes within Parliament and the infrastructure we have? Because we want even to reduce the number of MPs we have. And I think it's a case he's made before. So if this current structure doesn't have any structural defects and functionally it's okay, maybe we do some modifications and we're okay. And you don't have money to build a new chamber, do we?
Well, absolutely not.
And is it really needed?
Is a hospital needed too? Listen, I mean, let me express my personal views on this. All right, you don't have to agree with me. In fact, it's healthy if you disagree. Let us know what you think. My personal view on this is that we are a poor country, and our representatives need to reflect that. And if they are able to pass laws and do their job in a way that brings us out of poverty, then their circumstances can reflect that progress. Until then, they should live like the people they represent.
Yep.
This is my personal view. Otherwise, you don't represent me. Right? If I live in Fantomago and I don't have a hospital there, I don't even have a CHIPS compound, but you, representing me, have a hospital built for you with my money. I mean, how is that democracy? How is that even conscionable? I remember when in 2015 Parliament decided to change their chairs, and they sent MPs to China to go and order some plush leather chairs, and there was a big budget, and everybody was wondering why we're spending money changing chairs, and they were claiming that the chairs were old, and they had been using them for some time and all that. I remember I was one of the few people who thought, but if that is what you can afford, sit on it. Why will you fly from here to the United Kingdom, where their MPs sit on benches, and go and beg them for money, and come and use it to buy plush Chinese chairs to sit in your Chamber of Parliament? Why will you go around the world begging people to give you money, and then you use it to go and build a hospital for parliamentarians? And by the way, there is a clinic at Parliament. There is a clinic. I know this because when we were running the sugar project, we did some work with the clinic in Parliament.
Do you have Ghana Fire Officers Station there?
Look, what do they not have?
Are they trained on first aid?
Of course.
Do we have AEDs there?
Do
we have an ambulance station there?
My question is this: why at all must we spend our limited resources, especially in a difficult economic year? Or because the next 4 years are going to be difficult anyway. Why must we spend our resources building special treats for our members of Parliament, our representatives, who have represented us into this hole? They represented us into this gutter, and they are asking us to spend the little money that we have. That is not enough to complete the schools, the schools in the same constituencies that they represent, right? We cannot complete the schools there, but we should take that money and come and build them a hospital, build them a new chamber, because in the old one, people can throw things at them. These are the words of someone who nobody will feel sorry for if tomatoes are thrown at. Honestly. So let's be real here. Represent us. Our current situation does not warrant a new chamber or a new hospital. No. You have done nothing to move our nation to a place where we can even afford it.
On the hospital bit, right? Let's draw a 1 kilometer radius around Parliament. If you draw that radius, within the same radius, within the precinct of Parliament, there's a clinic. There should be an ambulance, or there is one. There should be AEDs, or there are some AEDs. Now, 800 meters from Parliament House is the Greater Accra Regional Hospital, which is rich.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, there is the Snitz Hospital, also in close proximity. If you extend that to a 5 kilometer radius, there is a 37 military hospital, which is a UN level 4 medical facility, which should be able to handle emergencies.
That's less than 2 kilometers from
Then
Parliament.
you get to the Bank Hospital within the same 4 kilometer radius. Extend it small to 8 kilometers, and you should have what should be Ghana's first quaternary facility, which is the UN, the UGMC, also within the same space. So with all these around, and with first aid, security, whatever provided, do we need to have physical infrastructure to provide healthcare for MPs? And is he suggesting that they don't trust our medical professionals when it comes to patient information, privacy, and related matters?
Clearly. So they want their own hospital.
If they
so
do
nobody
not
will
trust
know
that, shouldn't we use the law and processes to ensure
Anyway,
that's
we'll be coming back to this conversation later on the show. But you better have your say on it too, okay? Because this show is yours. So make sure you use the hashtag JoySMS, post on X. Tell us, Parliament wants a new hospital and a new chamber.
Wake up to joy, joy, joy. Sunshine and joy in the morning time. Yeah. Wake up to the super morning show. Yeah. Wake up to joy, joy in the morning. Yeah. If you're turning on your radio, go for some joy in the morning. On the super morning show. Welcome to the Joy Super Morning Show.
Now, have you heard about the incredible benefits of Excellium from Total Energies? Well, let me tell you more about this premium fuel with its amazing 3-in-1 power. Total Energies introduces Excellium new formula, the additive enriched fuel with its powerful 3-in-1 action that cleans your engine, extends its life, and lowers your fuel consumption. Thanks to the cumulative effect of its anti-corrosion, anti-wear, and detergent additives, Excellium new formula also lowers your vehicle's fuel consumption while reducing CO2 emissions. You will drive, sir. Experience the difference with Total Energies Excellium new formula. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
And here's some exciting news from the bank with the coolest tagline. Not just another bank here. You heard right. Omnibasic Bank's new tagline is not just another bank. They are redefining banking with a renewed commitment to making you their cherished partner, the happiest customer. They invite you to join them on Saturday, March 22, 2025. Is it this weekend? Yes. At the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, 5:30 a.m. prompt for the 7th edition of their health walk. It's not just another health walk. Better health starts with Omnibasic Bank. So see you there Saturday, this Saturday, 5:30 a.m. University of Ghana Sports Stadium for the Better Health Walk with Omnibasic. Helplines are 030-708-6000 or call toll free on 0800 100-790. Omnibasic Bank, not just another bank.
All right, well, it's time to drive with complete confidence this year. Toyota Ghana is proud to present their game-changing extended warranty, 5 years or 120,000 kilometers, whichever comes first. Forget the worry of unexpected repair costs and focus on enjoying the road ahead. Secure your peace of mind today with Toyota Ghana extended warranty. Now, there's more. When you purchase any Toyota vehicle from their branches, you're assured of 1 year or 20,000 kilometers free service. Yeah, free. Talk about unbeatable value. Call Toyota Ghana today on 0302-429-80125 and let's get you started. Terms and conditions apply. Ghana drives Toyota. Toyota Ghana Company Limited, the right dealership for Toyota vehicles.
And every time we eat, food and sugars are trapped between our teeth, leading to tooth decay, gum disease, and in some cases, foul breath. Now, brushing your teeth every morning and night with Pepsodent Cavity Fighter gives you the right protection for your teeth, leaving them with 10 times stronger health. Now, Pepsodent Cavity Fighter is fortified with fluoride and microcalcium ingredients, sealing tiny and invisible holes in your teeth. This prevents cavities, keeps your teeth strong and mouth healthy. So get the 175 gram big family pack, 120 gram Ejakwa pack, 65 gram and 12 gram sachets, so you can always buy what you want, what you can afford at any time. Always remember to brush your teeth in the morning and before you sleep at night. And Pepsodent has been educating Ghanaians on how to brush their teeth for 25 years. It's recommended by the Ghana Dental Association, and it gives they also give you the opportunity to talk to a dentist for free. So call toll free 0800 161 000 to talk to a dentist for free. That is 0800 161 000. You can get Pepsodent at any shop near you. Pepsodent, every smile matters.
Now, Ghana, let's talk water tanks. Now, did you know the secret to real water storage is actually quite simple? If your tank doesn't have the tortoise on it, then it's not the correct tank. That's right, the tortoise tank, Syntex tank, is the champion of water tanks. It's strong, it's durable, and it's built to handle our Ghanaian weather. Rain or shine, Syntex tank has your back. So listen, go outside and check your tank. If it doesn't have a tortoise on it, then brother, you need to upgrade. Now listen, join the Syntex tank family today and enjoy water storage that is tough like the tortoise. Call 0244 335 168 to buy now, or find one of their 400 agents across the country. You can also shop online at syntexgh.com. Syntex tank, are you strong? Are you tough?
Kojo Adiano, are you tough?
Are you tough? I'm strong, are you tough?
Are you tough? Are you tough?
Man, can you cry? Man, can you cry?
Now, have you heard the good news? SG Ghana is giving away lots of amazing prizes, including a brand new luxurious Toyota RAV4 Adventure in the SG Ghana Deposit and Drive promo. Simply deposit 500 cedis or multiples of it into your SG Ghana account and stand a chance of winning big. Non-customers can open an account to participate, and from now till 30th May 2025, you can win amazing prizes, including a trip to Singapore or Dubai, Samsung mobile phones, air fryers, microwaves, TVs, or the ultimate, a brand new tier rubber, fresh and brand new Toyota RAV4 from Toyota Ghana Limited. Minya, Ubecha 7 Wati. Just deposit more money in your SG Ghana account. The more you deposit, the better your chances of winning. So join the SG Ghana Deposit and Drive promo today. Visit your nearest branch or call 0302 214 314 for further enquiries. This promo is regulated by the National Lotteries Authority on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Societe Generale, the future is you.
Now, M&C Properties, your home ownership partner, offers you affordable homes, fresh property, and property management services, as well as sale of litigation-free lands. Take advantage of their premium listing website and advertise, rent, and sell your property. Your smooth journey to home ownership starts here. Speak to them on 0302 551 917. M&C Properties, choice of class.
And you know, you don't have to understand Ga to be on the MNC platform. Just like Ojo doesn't understand Ga and he pays a lot for his rent. That's why they just go on the website and look for the home you want. Ojo Tete. No, Tete. Ojogba.
Oh, that's the Ojogba one. Okay. Let's try again.
Tete.
Ojogba. Yeah.
Charlie.
What did I say the first? I am when it comes to Ghana, I'm a person with disability.
But you understand me, Sumo.
Oh yes, that means I love you, right?
Yeah, that's the first Ga song that Dilumba did. Misumo. Yeah, Misumo, I love you. Okay. Anyway, let me tell you about Imperial General Asempa Motor promo. If you've not renewed your motor insurance, go to Imperial General today and renew that. From now to 30th of April, you can win big with their Asempa Motor promo. It's good news for you. Renew your existing policy or sign up for a new one from Imperial and get handsome rewards. And it's also instant. Just insure, pick up your rewards, including fuel coupons, gift vouchers, special souvenirs, and many more. And they've made your renewal process even simple. Just click on the link in the renewal notification they send to you, and you follow the prompt, and bingo, your renewal is done. And here's the big deal. They are giving you a free 1-year life insurance policy as part of your motor insurance. So you are getting a double from Imperial General. Call them today on 0577 667 436 or talk to your broker or any of their agents across the country for further details. You can also follow them on social media for more information. Terms and conditions apply. Imperial General Assurance, solid protection.
All right, now don't forget to go to kingdomstoreonline.com for the best quality office essentials, equipment, furniture, and stationery from Kingdom Books. You can pay by Momo across all networks, and they'll deliver to your home or office in very good time. If you live in Accra or Tema, that's free delivery for you. Terms and conditions apply at Kingdom. Quality and affordability are their hallmarks. All right, sports, birthdays, and more coming up, including your views and opinions on new chamber, new clinic, hospital for your members of parliament.
I love the position of the majority leader and how he articulated it.
Also, then,
no need for a new chamber. No need for a new hospital. Let's use what exists. As lawmakers, it's your responsibility to ensure that things are done right. We invest in the right systems. So if we have Kolebu, Ridge Hospital, Bank Hospital, in fact, within the ministry's enclave, there are lots of other clinics, Clogsag and all those things. Let's use them. We don't have money.
Minority leader who for the past 8 years was a member of the party in majority in parliament and never thought it wise to rebuild the chamber or construct a hospital, now thinks that it should become the burden of the taxpayer while they are in the minority. We thank him for his suggestion. Let's hear your suggestions. Of course, use the hashtag JoySMS when you post on X. We'll tell everybody what you're thinking right here.
Imagine a world where your home or business is powered by the sun's boundless energy. Picture your rooftop transformed into a solar sanctuary, radiating with eco-friendly vibes and city-saving brilliance. Well, dream no more. With Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans, you can turn this dream into a dazzling reality. And guess what? Our renewable energy loans come at very low rates. That's right, we are not just offering loans, we are offering the keys to your solar-powered kingdom. Say goodbye to high electricity bills and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future. So if you're ready to take control of your energy destiny and switch to solar today, give us a shout on any of the following phone lines: 050-153-5789, 050-153-5790, 0244-674154. Let's chart a course for a brighter tomorrow and make your solar dreams shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Every day when my children return from school, I don't recognize them all. Hello, do I know you?
It's us, Mommy.
But these dirty, sweaty uniforms and socks were clean in the morning. Hey, everything has transformed. I understand though. School is hectic. It takes energy to come home this transformed. So I make sure they have some Milo at breakfast.
Your champs need nourishment and energy. Give them the Milo Energy at breakfast. Now with vitamin D that supports energy release to help their daily performance. Milo, energy to go further. Milo! This advert is FDA approved.
Brush your teeth every day and night. Up and down and all around. Brush like feeling bright. Brush your teeth. Brush with mom and dad. Underneath and in between. Brush the germs away.
Pepsodent, cavity protection.
For 10 times stronger teeth.
This advert is FDA approved.
All right, birthday messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go, and Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner. All right, quickly, whose birthday is it today?
Well, I've got one here. It says a very, very happy birthday to my lovely husband, Engineer Emmanuel Ajomahe. I bless the very day I met you. You have been my greatest blessing. I pray that on this day, may God bless you abundantly and increase you. I love you so much. This is from your wife, mother, and the kids, Nathaniel, Gerald, and Geraldine. And I have another one that says, happy birthday to Haron Harrison Afo. Grace and anointing envelope you as you journey into another year of absolute favor and grace. This is from your wife and your children, Jaden, Jeremy, Jason, and Janelle, your sister, Ajua, and your parents, Lady Bishop, and presiding elder, Harrison Afo. I love their children's names, all starting with J's.
And there's a birthday message coming from Kojo Frimpong to Efua Frimpong, his wife. It's a long
Kojo
message.
Frimpong the Shakes.
Yes. But I'll read just 2 lines. Happy birthday, Efua Frimpong, the woman king. I'm sure God is proud of you every day for being his example.
Okay. Happy birthday to my lovely husband, Emmanuel Ajomahe. And I bless
That's
every
what I
day.
just read.
Oh, you did that one. Okay.
Yes.
It's Prof. Opoku's birthday. He's 92 years old today. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to my sister Giselle Annan. It's from your husband, Niboy, and the 3 lovely girls. Hopefully you have a wonderful day. Happy birthday to Mr. Benjamin T.A. Amuzu. God bless you abundantly. Happy birthday to Mr. Benjamin Tay Aklama. It's the same. Isn't that the same person?
It's the same person.
Why 3 messages? Okay. Well, anyway, it's from Reverend Jerry Dodu. It's from Reverend Jerry Dodu and the family. Happy birthday. All right.
And a belated one to Mr. Boateng, accountant at the Millennium Development Authority, from your team to you, and also to Jeffrey Orekusapon. Yesterday was your birthday. Belated happy birthday to you.
Also, belated happy birthday to Helen Graves Nelson. She works for the NDC, the party, and it was her birthday 2 days ago. Her father, though, passed away and will be buried over the weekend, so she's in mourning as well. So, our thoughts are with her. All right, then. So the Joy Sports Center is brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go, Standard Chartered Bank, here for good. And if it's football you want, DSTV has got it all the leagues, all the matches, all live in HD. This season promises to be exciting. DSTV, your home of entertainment. And Franco Trading, still phone papa fie.
I'm bring phone papa fie.
My phone, I say. All right, well, I'll tell you what you can get from Franco Trading. You can get a Nokia, a Samsung, an iPhone, a smart TV ranging from 32 inches all the way up to 100 inches. You could also get Franco air conditioners from 1.5 to 2.5 horsepower, not kVA. Chest freezers, refrigerators, washing machines, microwaves, blenders, CCTV cameras, and they've got some amazing functions on those camera systems, and all other mobile phone brands and accessories from their shops, as well as a 40% discount when you buy on their digital platforms. You can call them on 0246 422 338, or you can download the Franco app on the Google Play Store. You can also go to francotrading.com. Franco Trading, still phone papa fie.
And if you're looking for a way to let your money work for you, talk to Standard Chartered Wealth Management Limited Company. If you want to set a good budget for yourself and manage your finances well, talk to them today. They give you access to a wide range of investment options that offer you monthly and half-yearly interest payments through diversified investment portfolios. Call them on 0233 00041 or 0200 127 755, or visit them on the 4th floor of the Opebia House in Airport and speak to their certified investment advisors on what options suit your financial objectives and your risk appetite. Standard Chartered, here for good. And Fentio Salamatu Fentio Tahiru is here.
Kojo, how are you, man? Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Good morning.
Exactly 2 years ago, you were named Salamatu after
By
Chelsea
who?
lost.
By who? Who named me Salamatu? I rejected that name. Somehow I managed to successfully reject it. And now I'm Fentio Tahiru Fentio, welcoming you aboard to the Joy Sports Center. And let's begin here in Accra, because the Black Stars, they held their first training session yesterday at the Accra Sports Stadium ahead of Friday's World Cup qualifier against Chad. Joseph Ayenga Walter observed the session and has filed this report.
Out of 26 players, only 9 Black Stars players were present here at Accra Sports Stadium for their first training session ahead of their crucial World Cup qualifier against Chad and Madagascar. Now, those in attendance included Kamaldeen Sulemana, Mohamed Salisu, Gideon Mensah, Benjamin Asari, Kamaradini Mamudu, and among others. Head coach Otuado and technical advisor Winfred Scaffer and assistant head coach Desmond Ofer supervised training. The rest of the players are expected to be in camp tomorrow, with Utuado hopeful of having a full house for training session. Some fans expressed their delight and satisfaction without things that turn out.
I think the chances of Ghana qualifying for the World Cup is quite high, And I hope that this team, with the new year, there will be a fresh leaf, a new page, and then we'll see an improved performance from the coach.
What I'm expecting from Black Stars this coming Friday is nothing but win, because my area, Nigerians are really laughing at us, making fans of us. I was expecting to still see this the day are you. People have been talking that the day is old, he's weak, but he is still calling at his team. Experience he has, the day should have been fixed in this match to help us to qualify.
Oh, I think a little bit disappointed, because I think I've heard that a lot of players have arrived. So I'm even shocked that we are seeing like 4 or 5 players training today. We have to be serious.
Some fans there expressing their thoughts on the Black Stars' first training session. Well, they complained about the numbers. 9 players trained yesterday. Since then, more players have arrived. Most of them arrived last night. Captain Jordan Ayew, Inaki Williams, and Circle Brugger midfielder Lawrence Ajakum, who was a late call-up, has also arrived in camp. He was called to replace Elisha Owusu, who pulled out of the squad with injury. Now, before the training yesterday, the Sports and Recreation Minister Kofi Adams hosted the GFA Executive Council members and the RFA chairman who were formally introduced to him at his office. And that game, of course, as we know, will be hosted at the Accra Sports Stadium. It's become a major talking point. The facility in itself has struggled to meet CAF standards over the years to host Category A matches. Well, Tony Bafo is a FIFA and CAF consultant, and he has coordinated over 40 games for those two outfits. He says Ghana must do more to maximize our stadium infrastructure in this country.
If I speak about crisis management, I don't think we think about crisis. One thing I've learned in Germany is always to think about the aftermath, positive or negative. Sometimes when we come into the Accra Sports Stadium, we see the VIP, thousands of cars in front. So when there's an evacuation, it's going to be catastrophic. But in Ghana, we always say, until really something happens. So these things really need to change.
That's Tony Bafo, the former Black Stars defender. Now, we can confirm here that the upper terrace of the side of the stadium facing the Independence Square will be closed to the public because of integrity issues. So on Friday's game, there will not be supporters in the upper terrace of the stadium on the side facing the Independence Square. Now, let's stick with the sports minister in his issues with the Black Stars. Now, yesterday in that meeting with the RFA chairman and the GF Executive Council members, the minister disclosed that he made his reservations known about the Black Stars coach Otto Addo. Otto Addo failed to win a single game in the 6 AFCON qualifying matches, and Ghana subsequently ended up not qualifying for the tournament, and yet Otto Addo kept his job. That the minister says he wasn't convinced about Otto staying, but time will tell whether the GFA made the right decision.
The FA has brought the coach and the other persons to introduce them to me. And at that meeting, I raised all those issues. Well, they gave me an answer. Am I satisfied? I will say time will tell. But I had my concerns, and those concerns, I registered them. But I think at this moment, and at the time that I have become the minister, and therefore we were too close to these qualifiers. And so the issue of changes should not be what should be on the table. That should be the last thing that should be on the table. The issue on the table now is how to prepare the team for the task ahead of us.
That's Kofi Adams. He was speaking in an interview with TV3. Now, the GFA president, Keto Kreku, he believes that the team has learned hard lessons that will guide them in approaching the next 2 games against Chad and Madagascar.
I want Ghana to be present at every international meet, the AFCON inclusive. I will never be happy that Ghana will not be at the AFCON, but that's the reality of life. And I think that hard lessons have been learned by everybody, me inclusive. I'll go out there to Morocco to watch the tournament, to be part of the group. But obviously, I would love Ghana to be there whilst I'm there. I hope that the players, the Tenkar team, everybody within the space will definitely not be happy that we are not there. And that should be a motivation to all of us as far as our responsibilities and duties towards the national engagement are concerned.
That's Keto Kreku. Now, Chad arrived in Ghana yesterday ahead of the game on Friday. Remember the Group I standings. The Black Stars shared a top spot with Comoros, both with 9 points from 4 matches. Now, in Swatreman, they failed to show up for their Ghana Premier League game against Basake Holy Stars on Sunday after informing the GFA of their intentions to withdraw from the league. This was after they said they could no longer guarantee their safety of their players following hostilities they faced following the Kotoko fan death. Now, Joy Sports' Victor Achutamaklo looks at the series of events that must take place before their withdrawal is effected.
They will first have to be charged and go through the GFA's processes before they can leave the competition. If the GFA accepts their notice of withdrawal and charges them, then the process is immediately started. Joy Sports understands that the club has notified the General Secretary and the matter was discussed at its Executive Council meeting last night. However, if Nswatraman fail to honor 3 subsequent matches, there will be no need to continue with the process because the Premier League regulation states that an automatic withdrawal is triggered if a club fails to honor 3 consecutive matches in the league. So, by this weekend, their withdrawal could be confirmed if they do not honor tomorrow's and the weekend's fixtures. 2 landmark cases involving Fire Rangers and Amidas professionals have shaped the GFA's response due to an amendment in the regulations in 2021. That regulation states that in cases like this, no team will lose any points that they may have won against Nswatraman, and all upcoming matches against Nswatraman will automatically be awarded to the opposing team as 3 points and 3 goals.
That's Victor Achutamaklo of Joy Sports. Now, away from that, Guinea's Ghana, they held a successful 4-day Premier League trophy tour in Ghana over the weekend, offering fans a rare opportunity to take pictures with the iconic Premier League trophy. They held a viewing party at the Pit Stop Bar in Labone to crown it off, and Lawrence Beidou was there and filed his report.
Premier League fans in Ghana were treated to an unforgettable experience over the weekend as Guinness unveiled the English Top Flight Trophy. The trophy was brought closer to fans at the Pit Stop Bar in Labone during the Premier League games featuring Arsenal vs Chelsea and Leicester vs Manchester United. The event provided an opportunity for Premier League lovers to watch games while enjoying a photo session with the coveted trophy. The marketing manager for BS at Guinness Ghana Limited, Sabina Menu, says the event was an opportunity for the brand to celebrate with its fans.
Guinness believes in the power and goodness of communion. We know that football is one of the biggest passion points for consumers in Ghana. We know how much also the Premier League is very big in this country. The Premier League is actually aired in 189 countries, over 900 million homes on a weekly basis. So this is definitely a big game.
Fans at the Pit Stop Bar also expressed their excitement at the sight of the silverware and called for more such events.
To be able to get so close to see it, I mean, the feeling is surreal. The whole event here in Ghana, here at Guinness, here out in Labone, it was absolutely incredible. Booking in their numbers, and it was a lot of fun, a lot of reactions, and it just felt so real. It just felt so good to have the title right next to us. So, yeah, I mean, keep going. One more of these. Bring more of these here in Ghana. Yeah.
Then as a football fan, as an EPL Premier League team fan, I see it as an opportunity and great honor to have the EPL trophy in Ghana.
The trophy was making its return to Ghana for the first time since 2011.
That's Lawrence Beidou's report. Let's do rugby. The Ghana Rugby Football Union has a new president in Rafatu Inusa, who ran unopposed at their elective assembly yesterday at the Accra Sports Stadium. She replaces Herbert Mensah and will head the federation for the next 4 years. Haruna Mubarak covered that election.
A new chapter has begun for Ghana Rugby as newly elected executives take the oath of office charged with leading the Rugby Football Union for the next 4 years. The transition follows the election of Herbert Mensah as president of Rugby Africa and subsequent dissolution of the previous board. It was a smooth process as Rafatu Inusa, who ran unopposed, was elected as the federation's head until 2029.
I'd like to thank the Almighty God for making this day very possible. And to my team, I call them team because we are going to tirelessly work together to make sure that Ghana Rugby is well represented. I'm happy and proud of all of us, not myself.
Meanwhile, Prince Kweku, Emmanuel Carlos, Abdul Said Semed, and Sakut Amenga Itego were also elected unopposed as board members, with Anita Atieku taking up the role of women's representative. The elections drew the presence of key stakeholders, including World Rugby's Dave Gilbert and the acting director general of the National Sports Authority, Yao Ampofo Ankra.
I think this is something you should all be very proud of. The work starts from here. I'm sure you will not rest on your oars at all. You need to work double hard to ensure that the standards you've set continues to be maintained. Madam President, congratulations. I'm confident that your leadership style and skill will be leading Ghana Rugby into better years ahead.
Rafatu and her team carry the hopes of further revitalizing Ghana Rugby and ensuring a stronger representation on the African stage.
That's Haruna Mubarak's report, and we'll wrap up with this. Inter Miami forward Lionel Messi has been left out of Argentina's squad for their next 2 World Cup qualifiers. He's 37 now. Returned to Miami's starting lineup for their Major League Soccer win over Atlanta, but reportedly picked up an injury during Sunday's game, and he will not be available for them. That's all the sports this morning on the Joy Sports Center. My name is Fentuo, Tahiru Fentuo. The Super Morning Show continues.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you, Anointed Engineering Services, the Generator Experts, and Pinnacle Life Insurance, more for your smile. The Chamber of Oil Consumers is accusing oil marketing firms of shortchanging consumers over timing for reviewing fuel prices. Legal practitioner and corporate governance expert Mame Sama Pepra has taken over from Jemima Oware as new registrar of companies. Presidential advisor on the economy, Setekbe, has said resumption of domestic bond issuance and return to the international capital market remain inevitable. Elsewhere, Hong Kong shares have risen to a 3-year peak and led Asian markets higher today as investors turn positive on the outlook for China. And that's the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you, Anointed Engineering Services, the Generator Experts, and Pinnacle Life Insurance, more for your smile.
Abeg, fix me go betete Ghana. No garri, no oil, no plantain, just beans then eggs.
Hey, brah, that be dangerous combination, no?
Problem no day. I fit handle am.
For Telecel, with the Bob say everybody gets what they like. That be why Made For Me bundles day. Based on your usage, you fit get your own data and call packages. Fala! Made For Me bundles like the way you the want town. That *530#, then buy Made For Me bundles today.
Telecel. Connecting energies.
Babe, today we are going on the road trip. Full tank, good vibes, no worries.
Road trip? But you always check fuel prices before moving.
Oh, that was before Holland Motor Insurance. Now, free fuel vouchers got me covered.
Hey, free fuel? And if we break down?
Oh, look, Holland's 247 roadside assistance, day for week.
Sir, then this road trip, dear, means slacking. Let's go.
Buy Holland Motor Insurance and enjoy free fuel vouchers and 24/7 roadside assistance, as well as exclusive benefits when you renew your policy. Get it nationwide through brokers, Holland to you offices, Shell, Melcom, or on WhatsApp with Araba Holland at 0242 426 412. You can also dial the toll-free hotline on 0800 444 999 for more. Miss Lucky Kra, grab Holland Motor Insurance now for exclusive benefits.
Okay, Mr. Big Spender. Next up, ice cream.
Brush, brush, brush. That's so that. That's so that. Brush your teeth every day and night. Up and down and all around. Brush and clean it right. Brush your teeth. Brush your small and hard. Underneath and in between. Brush the germs away.
Brushing gets more fun with your kids with the new Pepsodent Kids toothpaste. Give your smiles protection that lasts. Grab yours today from a store near you. This advert is FDA approved.
Bam. Oh, goodness. Ghana makes good music, eh?
Oh no. Easy. Oh no.
It's 8:05 on the Super Morning Show on Joy. My name is Kojo Yankson. I'm the morning man.
My name is Kojo Akotobuati.
We're here with you till 10. We've got lots to do. We've got a Hotline documentary that will really, really make you think. We've got people with disabilities drawing attention to the need to protect press freedom. And they'll tell you why. Reasons that will really, really, really give you pause. All right, so stay tuned. That's coming up. We also have lots to talk about. River guards are being deployed across our water bodies as part of the Blue Water Initiative. Do you feel confident that is the solution to our galamsey fight? Yes. And where the soldiers and the police and the Forestry Commission guards failed, will the river guards succeed? Billy will, Jackie will, is okay. Now, we just had a Joy Business Minute, and that was brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana, CBG. We stand with you, and Anointed Engineering Services, the generator experts.
And if you are tired of endless traffic jams and rising fuel costs, you need to get the Serial Nano 3 electric vehicle. It's proudly marketed and distributed in Ghana by Anointed Engineering Services Limited. Now, the Serial Nano 3 EV offers zero emissions. It runs entirely on electricity. If you don't have a charging station, don't worry. You can simply plug it into any standard socket at home. And this is actually coming with backup power. They give you an ultra-silent digital genset for backup power. It combines an advanced technology with high performance. It's fast charging, long lasting battery. It's portable, it's elegant, it's comfortable. It's everything you'd want in your car. And every purchase comes with a 1-year warranty. So visit their showroom, Kwame Nkrumah Avenue, Farisco Traffic Lights here in Accra, opposite the Glyco in Adabraka. Call 0540-100-868 or find them in Kumasi in front of the Tat Yard on the Mayanka Road around the Arc building. Call them on 0243-480-334. The Serial Nano 3 EV. Experience a legacy of modern luxury. Serial EV. Go electric.
All right, it's time to safeguard your home, vehicle, and property from the unexpected. Consolidated Bank Ghana's bank assurance general policies are designed to give you peace of mind, knowing you're protected against accidents and travel-related losses. Explore their range of life policies, including CBG motor insurance, CBG travel insurance, and CBG home insurance. You've got all the best in one place, so don't wait any longer. Visit their branches across the country and sign on now. For inquiries, you can call Consolidated Bank Ghana on 0302-216-000. You can email talktous@cbg.com.gh, or you can find them on social media. They're on Facebook, Instagram, and X. And of course, terms and conditions apply. CBG, we stand with you. All right, now listen, we want to know what you think about the minorities' proposal for a new hospital for Parliament, as well as a new chamber.
Security.
Yes, and improved security, including a new chamber. All right, this was suggested by the minority leader, and we definitely want to know what you think about his suggestion, his proposal. Yeah,
the Speaker of Parliament is also on record as saying that Parliament needs to improve their security. And security around the Parliament enclave is not top notch, and something needs to be done about it. Could you have some questions for you though?
Yeah, go on.
Does every MP have a police man or woman
Yes.
In their detail.
Yes.
So every MP has a police escort.
Yep.
So for 275 MPs, you have 275 police
Correct,
attached to
Mundo.
MPs and Parliament.
At all given
and
times.
then the Speaker also has his security
Contingent,
detail.
yes.
And Parliament itself has the security detail.
Yes, there is a police station at Parliament.
So on average, we can just do a back of the envelope calculation and estimate 300 policemen assigned to Parliament.
At the very least.
Now, Adenta constituency has over 100,000 voters. Adenta police is not up to 100. So Parliament alone has more policemen than some districts. Parliament alone possibly could have more policemen than some regions. If you look at the Upper East, Upper West, maybe OT.
Indeed.
If somebody will share the police deployment and the numbers, you'd know that Parliament alone possibly has more policemen than some districts.
Yes.
And within the same enclave, you have the Greater Accra Regional Police Command at the Ministry's enclave. 5 minutes drive, you have the National Police Headquarters. And you have a lot of security installations. So is it also still about the structure or the process that we put in place to protect our MPs?
How are the needs of our MPs assessed? Right? Is it a professional job that is done? Does someone sit down and look at the work of an MP, assess the risks to this MP, assess do a SWOT analysis, if you like, of the work of an MP and figure out what resources the state needs to provide them? Okay, do we do that? Or do we simply say honorable, and give them everything they ask for? And besides, the ones who ask for it are the ones who authorize its granting anyway. So are they just granting themselves perks while we all sit back and salute them for it? Is that what is happening? Or because I've never read a report anywhere where someone has taken the work of an MP and figured out that, okay, look, an MP can't do his job without a 4x4 vehicle. An MP can't do his job without a home in cantonments. An MP can't do his job without a police officer following him everywhere he goes. An MP can't do his job without a hospital on the premises. Has someone done an assessment, a professional job, independently, and assessed what these people need to do their work so that we can provide it to them? And can we do that in the context of our poverty? We are a poor country. Let's not forget it. We are a poor country. So what can we afford? What can we afford? Can we also do some benchmarking? Can we look at what happens in other countries? What does a British MP get? Hey, if you are a British MP, you travel somewhere, you go and sleep in a hotel, and you pay, you watch a movie on the hotel, what's it called, and you bill it to your to your employer, you can get sacked. In fact, I'm telling you a true story. An MP's husband watched a movie in a hotel. The MP got sacked because the husband billed it to Parliament. So what's best practice? And how are we couching this in the space of our own poverty? As a nation, we are too known. We have nothing, but we want to flex like we are kings. Meanwhile, the people that we are giving this to, what results are they yielding to us, the constituents? What are the results we are getting from our representatives? For which reason we want to build them hospitals? To protect their privacy.
But do you want to build them hospitals?
No. Well, I mean, at least a Futu MP is suggesting that we do. Maybe we should go and ask the people of Efutu if they are interested.
From all we've seen and from the evidence available, it will not be prudent to build a hospital for Parliament. It's not prudent to build a new chamber. There are resources available. Let's optimize it. And look, if every MP has a policeman, if in the parliamentary enclave we have security, and still the same MPs and the same leadership of Parliament are expressing concerns about security, then they need to reassess what they have, improve it, and make it better. We shouldn't take any decisions that are going to put a lot of strain on the taxpayer. We don't have enough, and we disagree.
Well, that's certainly what we think here. But what do you think? Okay, use the hashtag JoySMS when you post on X, or send us a WhatsApp 055-1111-997, and we'll certainly share your thoughts with the world. Social media messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by EcoBank, a better way, a better Africa. Number 10 liver salts, a refreshing relief, and Provident Insurance. With Provident, man, you are covered.
Now, don't be scammed because fraudsters are everywhere. You know, in this song, Contini says, "When you so chime me and just when you be a chime." Those people are doing so many be very careful with the details of your EcoBank bank accounts and your transactions with EcoBank. Don't share your password, your PIN, your card information, your CVV, your OTP, and other personal details with anyone who calls you and tells you they are from EcoBank. Their ultimate goal is really to steal from you. So be extra vigilant. If you want to update your bank account details, go to any EcoBank branch. The EcoBank mobile app can only be upgraded at the App Store or Play Store. And you can only link your Ghana card to your EcoBank account at any EcoBank branch or at the EcoBank website, that is ecobank.com. Don't share your password, PIN, OTP, card information, or any personal information with anyone, whether remotely or face-to-face. Never give the 16 digits of or any number on your card to anyone. Avoid any calls or messages that request you to click a link, and report any suspicious SMS, email, or phone call to the EcoBank Contact Center. Call them on 0800 003 22523 and protect your money.
Okay, now this new year, let your journey be worry-free. Renew or buy your brand new motor insurance policy with Provident Insurance from January until March 2025 and enjoy exciting rewards, including fuel coupons and exclusive Provident souvenirs. If you need assistance, you can chat with Obaya, their friendly WhatsApp assistant, on 0242 426 396. Okay, she will sort you out, baby, anywhere at any time. Or you can visit any of their branches. They have 15 of them across the country. Provident Insurance, your reliable partner for 43 years, keeping you covered every mile of the way. Now, don't miss out on this special offer. Chat with Obaya now or visit any of their branches, agents, and brokers today. Terms and conditions apply. With Provident, man, you are covered. Now, it's the Super Morning Show on Joy coming up.
Without the media, nobody will get to know and even change their mentality that visually impaired is contagious. When you come close to them, you are going to be infected or get it. And with the help of the media, people get to know that disability is not inability and that we are capable of doing everything when given the opportunity.
People just see people with disability and discriminate against them. But through the media, their impact on our life. Nowadays, people get to realize that no, these people, they are also capable of doing something.
A moving, impactful, and thought-provoking Hotline documentary coming up after these.
EcoBank Mobile, they make me say, EcoBank Mobile, they make me crazy. Download it and use it. It gon' make your life so easy, yeah. Download it. You go enjoy it. In my Brahmin chain. In my Brahmin chain. Come make a download them for you. Cause you can pay bills, you can buy credit, you can pay school fees, even chest tights with the Apple. EcoBank Apple.
Life is easy with the EcoBank mobile app. You can pay your bills, transfer to and from mobile wallet, virtual card creation, transfer to other banks, express account opening, scan and pay, express cash, all at your fingertips with the EcoBank mobile app. You know, it's 5-star life with EcoBank. Can promise.
This
this new year, let your journey be worry-free. Renew or buy a brand new motor insurance policy with Provident Insurance from January to March 2025 and enjoy exciting rewards such as fuel coupons and exclusive Provident souvenirs. Need assistance? Chat with Obaya, our friendly WhatsApp assistant on 024-242-6396. She will sort you out babia anywhere, anytime, or visit any of our branches, agents, or brokers today. Provident Insurance, your reliable partner for 43 years, keeping you covered every mile of the way. Don't miss out on this special offer. Terms and conditions apply. With Provident, man, you're covered.
Provident, man, you're covered.
We shouldn't have gone to that party.
Masa, my head is killing me.
Is that your stomach?
Yes.
What did you eat?
I don't know.
Get rid of your gastric problems with number 10 liver salt. Number 10 gives you quick, effective relief from nausea, indigestion, heartburns, hangovers, and hyperacidity. And with different fruity flavors such as orange and lemon, it's a pretty tasty way to end an uncomfortable situation. Number 10 liver salt from Ernest Chemist, because everyone needs a chemist.
This advert has been vetted and approved by FDA.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Are you tired of rising fuel costs and frequent service and maintenance draining your budget? Are you a transport business thinking of the best eco-friendly and cost-saving option for a car? Then switch to the Serial Nano 3 electric vehicle. The Serial Nano 3 EV is proudly marketed and distributed in Ghana by Anointed Engineering Services Limited. The sleek Serial Nano 3 electric vehicle, with its advanced technology and high performance, emits zero emissions because it does not run on fossil fuels. No need to worry about a charging station because you can charge your Serial at home directly by plugging into the socket. The Serial Nano 3 electric vehicle offers unmatched comfort, interior design, fast and a portable digital ultra-silent genset for backup charging no matter your power situation anywhere. Visit our showroom for a test drive at the Kwame Nkrumah Avenue, Farisco Traffic Light, opposite Glyco Office at Dabraka, Accra. Call our hotlines on 0540-100-868 and 0243-480-334. Anointed also stocks genuine spare parts and delivers after-sales services 24/7 for our Serial Nano 3 EVs. The Serial Nano 3 electric vehicle. Experience a legacy of luxury modernized. Serial EV. Go electric.
Super Morning Show.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Our album would be nice too. Anyway, you're welcome back. It's the Super Morning Show on Joy, and we're about to bring you our Hotline documentary on big stories, brought to you by Telecel, Connecting Energy.
If you're looking for the best value data and voice offers that are tailored to your unique needs, Onye is Telecel. They have the made for me bundles just made for you. You can just tailor it to your preference. If you want more data, more voice, whatever you want to do, the made for me bundles are affordable. They are customized data and voice packages personalized for you. Simply dial *530# or download the Telecel Play app to subscribe to your special made for me bundle. Telecel, Connecting Energies.
Tell me so. I don't know the lyrics.
It's a classic production from the man in the mix.
Appear Rap software. Feel this. All right, now listen. That's your auntie, that chairman, that work colleague. You know the one I'm talking about. They are getting more than they signed up for, and here's why. It's because they are enjoying priority treatment. preferential rates, amazing rewards, and seamless digital banking solutions. With ABSA's banking, insurance, and investment solutions, the next big story is yours to write. Sign up for an ABSA account today and get more. Your story matters. ABSA.
So mamia said you could be your Libya, said be mamia. Mente tell me nada oh bre himai.
What? Yeah, hey.
You who na the top so obey more obey say wakutu.
Shani Santia seni nanswa shani tikni na nentu me ho popo. Penifo kaya yembwa ye boss tro mi enu akamfo baako. Hey, menkua.
I say your boss will throw me
enu akamfo baako. That's right. Will it be the first one you come for or the second one?
It depends on the impact.
I think it's the second one. The first one will daze you. The second will be like, bruh, on sound here, come on.
Oh, Kojo. Good morning, Milana. How are you? And Ohinoa Oich, how are you? Your boss will throw you know I can back. Yes. Now, every time we eat, food and sugars are trapped between our teeth, leading to tooth decay, gum disease, and in some cases, foul breath. But you have the Pepsodent Cavity Fighter, which gives you 10 times stronger teeth. It has the fluoride and micro calcium ingredients, sealing tiny and invisible holes in your teeth. Hey, Pepsodent, you give me fluoride. And
you slow down in the curves.
Okay, let's take it again. The Pepsodent Cavity Fighter is fortified with pro fluoride and micro calcium ingredients, and it seals the tiny and invisible holes in your teeth. Now it comes in the it comes in the 175 gram. Pepsodent Wati. So there is a big family pack for you. The Jacquard pack, the 65 gram and 12 gram sachets for you. So just get your Cavity Fighter from Pepsodent. It's not just toothpaste, but it helps you to protect your teeth. Always remember to brush your teeth in the morning and before you sleep at night. Pepsodent has been educating Ghanaians on how to brush their teeth for 25 years, and it's recommended by the Ghana Dental Association. They're also giving you an opportunity to talk to a dentist for free. So call toll free on 0800 161 000 to talk to a dentist for free. And if you want to talk to their customer care center, call them toll free on 0800 2030. Pepsodent, every smile matters.
All right, well, it's time for our Hotline documentary, and I hope you're ready for it. Now, listen, you can actually watch it. You can watch the video of it because we'll play it simultaneously on our social media platforms.
Yeah.
Okay, so on our YouTube channel, on our Facebook Live, you can, yes, and on X, you can watch the documentary. Okay. Now, let me tell you a bit about it. Okay. Persons with disabilities, for them, the media is more than just a source of information. It's a lifeline. It amplifies their voices, it fights for their rights, and it connects them to opportunities. But with rising attacks on journalists, the very platforms that have given PWDs visibility and support are under threat. Now, this documentary follows the journeys of 3 individuals: Esther Bwedu, Isaiah Amada Awuku, and Moses Adai, whose lives have been transformed by media coverage. Now, from education and mobility support to housing and financial aid, their stories reflect the power of a free press in shaping lives. But what happens when media freedom is compromised? This documentary explores the risks faced by journalists and what the silencing of the media could mean for vulnerable groups like persons with disabilities. So here it is. It's called Mic On.
Go Go ahead.
I should
I'm
do it
leaving it
myself.
all for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's called Mic On, Barriers Off.
Staff of the Multimedia Group Limited have been attacked by armed men.
4 people sustained varying degrees of injuries. Now joining us is Assistant Editor Ohemin Tewia.
Around the world, the media has been a powerful tool, amplifying voices that would otherwise go unheard.
Friendship knows no barrier.
Felicity, whatever a jury and Esther Bodu approving just
for persons with disabilities, it can be a lifeline, bringing visibility, advocacy, and support.
Without the media, nobody will get to know and even change their mentality that visually impaired is contagious when you come close to them.
But what happens when this essential voice is silenced? Journalists are facing increasing risks while gathering the truth.
In the eastern region, where we've had illegal mining activity taking place over the years, as you can hear, that is the sound of gunshots fired by the police.
Globally, the Committee to Protect Journalists reports that over 200 journalists were imprisoned in 2023.
I called the roll for some of my friends and colleagues who are living testimonies. But all over the world, there are thousands whose memories go 6 feet deep. Why? Because they went out of their homes to do their job.
A chilling reminder that the freedom to inform is under siege. In Ghana alone, between 2019 and 2023, over 50 cases of violence and harassment against journalists were recorded, including physical attacks, intimidation, and legal harassment. For persons with disabilities, media freedom is not just an abstract concept. It is a bridge to social inclusion, education, and resources. According to UNESCO, accessible and open media is critical for upholding the rights of persons with disabilities, providing them with vital information on healthcare, education, and employment. My name is Emmanuel Jivenu, and in this documentary, we explore what a free media means to persons living with disabilities. Through their stories, we reveal why it is essential to guard against any attack on journalists and the media. In a country where the voices of many are often unheard, some stories are hidden in plain sight. For people living with disabilities, even the most basic tasks can become monumental. But through the lenses of the media, their struggles, victories, and humanity are revealed, showing the world not just their challenges, but their strength. Meet Esther Bodu, a student at the University of Ghana. Despite being visually impaired, she leads a life without limits. At her side is Felicity, her closest companion, a friend whose simple acts of kindness have become Esther's lifeline.
Felicity and I met in school, university, and she has been really helpful. We bond a lot, and without the media, nobody is going to know of our friendship, get to know that a person living with disability and pleasure and visually impaired, it is possible to be friends. But with them, the world got to know that, yes, even those that can see, normally they have quarrels, but the bond between Felicity and I is different, and it has inspired people a lot.
Esty, please can you kindly pray for us? Let's be in a mood of prayer.
What began as a chance meeting in the classroom has blossomed into a bond that has defied expectations. For Esther, Felicity is more than a friend. She is a guide, her companion, her way through a world that often overlooks her. Their friendship began like any other, small, unassuming, but with a profound impact on their lives. What Felicity did not know was how much her kindness would change not only Esther's world, but also how the world will come to know Esther.
Without the media, nobody will get to know and even change their mentality that visually impaired is contagious. When you come close to them, you are going to be infected or get it.
Every day, Esther and Felicity navigate the academic journey side by side. They share lectures, cook meals, laugh together, and even face adversity together.
And with the help of the media, people get to know that disability is not inability and that we are capable of doing everything when given the opportunity.
At the University of Ghana, Felicity, Wedeva Ajure, and Esther Boadu are proving just that. Despite the former's short stature and the latter's visual impairment, their bond is unbreakable.
The media has opened doors for Esther, not just to the world around her, but to her own potential. Through the media's lens, Esther's friendship, her struggles, and her dreams have been shared with a wider audience.
With the help of the media, they've been able to inspire a lot of people with our friendship, Felicity and I. Without the media, nobody would know Esther Boadu is in the University of Ghana, but with them, I've been able to get recognition and also gain an award.
The Chartered Institute of Marketing Ghana, CIMG, through the President's Special Awards, wishes to recognize their remarkable resilience. Their story is a testament to the strength of friendship that knows no limit. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the recipients of these awards. Miss Esther Boadu, student, University of Ghana, and her bosom friend, Miss Felicity Wedeva Ajure, who is also a student of the University of Ghana. And now, the journalists who threw light and visibility on this particular story. Let's help celebrate Mr. Emmanuel Kwashi Jivenu, journalist in Joy News, who broke the story. Let's welcome the three of them even as they come.
I was full of joy because that is what I wanted to do, but I did not know how. But when the media came to our aid, finally I knew that my prayer has been answered. When they heard of our friendship, it marveled them, but they were really thankful. They now, and there were a lot of people who broke up with their friends, but due to Felicity and I, they've been able to reunion their friendship.
But in a world where the media plays a critical role in empowering voices like Esther's, there are those who seek to silence them. Across the globe, journalists have been attacked, their work undermined. In Ghana, the situation is no different. The rise in attacks on media personnel has shaken the very foundation of freedom of expression.
An attack on the media is also an attack on us. Without them, we can't get access to information and we'll be found wanted in the country.
Meet Isaiah Amada Awuku, a student with physical challenge. Each week, Isaiah covers 26 kilometers, navigating the steep hills of Legon campus in his manual wheelchair. His perseverance is nothing short of remarkable, but his journey has been far from easy.
I attend 12 lectures a week, for which most of them are at the maths department, and I have to cover about 1.1 kilometer each. So in all, in and out for the whole week is about 26 kilometers. And covering this distance every week, at times so I feel pain most times at my chest, and this is having negative impact on my studies.
Isaiah's determination to pursue his studies despite the odds stirred something in the hearts of many. After his story aired on Joy News, he received 2 electronic wheelchairs, textbooks, and financial support for his education. The Ghana Statistical Association also awarded him a full scholarship for his master's degree.
I am extremely excited, yes, for Ghana Statistical Association coming to my aid for providing me a wheelchair, electronic one that will ease my navigation on campus. I'm really excited about it, and I don't know how to express my joy. Before the interview, myself, I know, I have hope, I have faith that when people hear of my story, they will surely come to my rescue. This wouldn't have come on if the media hasn't shined light on my story. The media is doing great in supporting people living with disability, that they can also achieve their aim or their goals in life. And I think this is very nice of them that we should encourage.
Through the media, Isaiah found not just a platform to share his story, but the means to achieve his dreams. But as the media faces growing threats, so too does the potential for stories of people like Isaiah risk not being told.
An attack on the media reporters would not pave way for them to tell our success stories or bring the attention of the public to people living with disability. Assuming a media reporter come to carry an interview or do interview with me to know the challenges I'm facing, the things I've been through in the school, and there is an attack on that media reporter, would he be able to bring to the public that my story? It will not. People just see people with disability and discriminate against them. They say some sort of things against them, but through the media, their impact on our life. Nowadays, people get to realize that no, these people, they are also capable of doing something. But that will be possible if we support them.
For Moses Adai, life took a sudden and painful turn when a road accident resulted in the amputation of his leg. At just 13 years old, Moses had already undergone several surgeries. His world seemed uncertain, but through the power of the media, Moses found hope.
As an Juman, the Abuame Pa, he said, and then one may say me kind and come find me. Even put me accident in pool, and yes, and Judge May, I think I meet me out to be crowd, how won't say, see, and a cosu, baby, see, and I see, and I had easy to see, and some Judge Man, dear, ooh, in Yamfa, so from my boy, Pa. po me kula me nya accident ohwe enam ensentry adwuma yi so metimi anya fi enya store ba cho me dia bibia ama me pa koma amadia kame story ni den ka ma bontene dia ene nkene abrabo de menye sure say nke bitimi akwa ye bimpo hospital be money sa eduro yenkoto eduro no operation ni eni na CCM so ntro for ayeni ni na ama me ana me to o ma so dia na menye sure say life pa de so bitimi aba back to you say de na menye sure say metimi like en pepper so am say menya hoden na me dia nanti ana say metimi anya say na mani na so bai erade adum de say de omuba ma asim ni de say de yamami.
When Moses' story was shared in a moving documentary by Seth Kwame Boateng, it reached people who could help. Ekosi Sen Impact Project built and handed over a fully furnished 3-bedroom apartment to the family of the young boy. This impactful project was made possible through the generous contribution of listeners and the significant sponsorship of JL Properties.
Nyameti ase omo yes omba yes store no omo amama ni om kan se omba yes store ma me hono ma da kopɛ no om flem se me hye omo junction ne emla ne mehwe ade ampa me ba ya no omo de safo ma me se mimmiye na minim ba bia container no posi me bie ya na niema minim ade a sabio ye ton ana nipa dia na bi nimu na bibia wo muti obi ono kan esa ma se on be si dan ho ba bia dan na me se dan se de container no omo kan so omba ya amame a man ko chinchina ni wo mochia omo chire ble ko ba chire minim se dan no so omo so omo be si ama me ampa de omo ye container no de dan no so omo be si ama ye ne nkula no enya me adawloma enam senchirefo esu a motimi asa ama nne me ne me man so yenya ba bia atana ese kula amo ba ya omo be chire se edan ni ho bi mom no otwa motimi ka se wo nso wo dan ni na maka ache se me nso se ye bobo first na ye bobo fila chira me na kam di kan ebe ni mu so amena bitwato nti ese no nyame adom me so ye bobo fila ni mu a me so mi di kan ne ba se kodura kira na afa ni metwa las nti nyame aye bi nam sanchefo de me sra urade se ba bi ansanchefo betu ya na mu asibia ono asafo urade no a emo om ho ban na obi bia la nso akọ me ban so hwe a me bayi wura mu no a omo aboa no wo ya ansi ya omo akase omo be boa na mo omo ne hinhim omo de omo sia omo yo
me find say me ni ubia say me bibi yewi ana say bibi or some trade man ana say na me akonya bia ba ewum nyame ne yi boafo a omutimi de baaye ana central ebo de mo mo yi na say de central fo ni na asi so metimi aboa me pa.
Moses' story is just one of many. Without the media, his journey would have remained hidden. But through the media, the world saw his pain and his unyielding spirit.
Even po me ba fie no na ase na me na minya enyusu we ni sa mo na afi mesi me asoya by obi tumboa me e ma minya hwika utenema uya okreke na enu eko okreke na enu eba even po eno point like aboa me ana even po baby amedana like min na ma sitenema na minnema na say na enye good de na me na mba fia like fie nsuo to na ebufa na yesi bene nyame adom mo hwa yesi eto ase nsuo to a woni nsuo to na say bibia e kama me de aboa me yi pa timi amata so nya shop ama me betina no a onko bracing wuram no ne wuram ne obetina no obensu enya kakra ma ye de etimi ato aduane ye de bimpo mi school sim ni mi bibia mu so o maboa me bi pa.
In a time when journalists are under attack, it is vital to remember the role they play in sharing the stories of the voiceless. For people with disabilities, the media is not just a platform. It is their connection to the world.
Let's speak up to defend the media. Persons living with disability, without them, we are found wanting in society. We can't get access to information. We can't move from place to place to find information, to know what is going on in the country. So let us speak against the attacks of journalists and also stand up boldly to defend the media.
There are some kind of policies that when they are be implemented, you know that when I do this against a media person or a media person, I will be punished. So I will not do that. And if someone do it and the person has been punished, that would deter others not to do that.
Momo dia said yamba bon central for ho ban. Ami pa say me ne me be to central for me say to me ma me no papa no wo mo. Me nua me ma ne wo mo. Me me say wo papa when na flex wo mo ben Moses. Wo papa so wo be ba ha no mo no. Ti me stress and central for dia mo mo ban pa man.
For persons with disabilities, media freedom is not just about information. It is about recognition, inclusion, and the right to be seen, heard, and valued. Together, they can stand as a proof to the power of the media and the importance of defending the freedom that allows their voices to be heard.
Defend media freedom.
Defend media freedom.
Momo and central for who ban ye.
Stress and central for the momo ban pa man.
Visually impaired is contagious. When you come close to them, you are going to be infected or get it. And with the help of the media, people get to know that disability is not inability, and that we are capable of doing everything when given the opportunity.
People just see people with disability and discriminate against them, but through the media, their impact on our life. Nowadays, people get to realize that no, these people, they are also capable of doing something.
Wake up to joy.
The media is also an attack on us. Without them, we can't get access to information and we'll be found wanted in the country.
An attack on the media reporters would not pave way for them to tell our success stories or bring the attention of the public to people living with disability.
Simple and short, yes, hip life. Oh, what's that now?
Insurance Mamwa Fisher Po. Buy or renew your motor insurance in the Activa Fisher Pap promo and walk away with instant gifts such as free fuel coupons, car dusters and branded souvenirs. Dial *713*313# or visit any of our branches, agents and brokers nationwide to buy or renew your motor insurance policy. Get activated and receive your instant gift. Promo ends on 30th April 2025. Terms and conditions apply. Active Insurance. Our clients, our passion.
They were sentenced, but their stories were never told.
Amina Bukari Amin. No! Amina, you have to. Let me go. I don't want to go. Amina, I don't want to go, please. Amina, you have to. Please, Amina, you are free. You have to. No woman.
Image Bureau, April Communications and Joy FM in partnership with the UN Family in Ghana and led by the Joint United Nations Program on HIV and AIDS present Beyond the Walls, a story of stigma, survival and the fear of freedom. Set in the Nsawam Female Prison, National Theatre, 29th and 30th March, 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. each day. Tickets selling now at 200 cedis only at www.imagebureaugh.com or dial *714*46#. Beyond the Walls, supported by New Plant Car Rentals, Aquaba Mineral Water, and proudly brought to you by UNICEF and Stamping Bank.
Want to study abroad? I present to you Astolinks International. They give professional advice on study visas to the USA, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, and other European nations. They also advise on visa applications, general travel, and other immigration services. Call them on 0537 152 118 or visit them at 4A Pawpaw Street in East Legon. For more information, check out astolinks.net. Astolinks, pathway for success.
When I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth with Kale Charcoal toothpaste. This gives me confidence all day.
Anytime you meet Amma, don't be surprised I smile showing my beautiful white teeth because I don't have cavity thanks to Kale Charcoal toothpaste for its natural charcoal properties. In fact, we are like twins. I can't go without my Kale Charcoal toothpaste.
That be why I dey use Kale Charcoal toothpaste morning and night when I dey go bed safe. It dey make my teeth white when it dey comot every scent from my mouth inside. My confidence level they go up, so I dey show my 32 teeth all.
Introducing the Kale Charcoal toothpaste, formulated with activated bamboo charcoal powder, ensures whiter teeth and removes bad breath. The strong natural property of the activated bamboo charcoal removes bacteria, absorbs surface stains on our teeth caused by coffee, wines, and tobacco. Welcome, Kale Charcoal toothpaste. Kale Charcoal toothpaste, Sankofa Yenchi.
Kale, happy smile.
This advert is FDA approved.
Building or renovating? Look no further. At Interface Limited, we have everything you need to create stunning spaces.
Transform your interiors with our top-quality plasterboards, acoustic ceilings, and cement boards.
Step into style with our exquisite laminate and engineered floors. And for your data centers, durable raised access floors.
Elevate your outdoor spaces with our WPC decking and fencing.
Protect your home with our beautiful and reliable roof shingles, insulation, canopies, and PVC fascia boards.
Add a touch of elegance with our beautiful POP cornices and roses.
Quality, affordability, and style all in one place. Building a better Ghana, one space at a time. Visit www.interfacelimited.net or call 0274 999 999. Welcome to Spintex Plaza, where living and working blend seamlessly.
Spintex Plaza, the place to be. Furnished apartments feel so free.
Imagine coming home to a luxurious furnished apartment with everything you need.
Rooftop pool, swim under the sky. Rooftop bar where the good times fly. Rooftop gym, get fit and strong. Spintex Plaza, you can't go wrong.
Spintex Plaza, your home, your work, your lifestyle. Come see us today or call us on 0241 327 363. www.spintexplaza.net.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Mr. J, baby.
Ye wo junajo, my people. Ye boderu, timunyaso. Ye wo junajo, my people. Ye boderu, timunyaso. Hey. Echiachia munyina, edikasi ebo brebre munyina. Echiachia munyina, edikasi ebo brebre munyina. La 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 la, miensa mienu bako fibum. La 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 la.
Yes, it's 9:02 on the Super Morning Show. You're welcome back. And we've just experienced that Hotline documentary. Mics on, barriers off. And very important piece of work there. Now, let's talk a bit about it. We're joined by Sharon Willis Brown Aqua. Sharon is Programs Officer at the Center for Democratic Development. She's online alongside Peter Anoma Kodie, who is Programs Manager at the Ghana Federation of Disability Organizations, and Kofi Yabua joins us. He's the General Secretary of the Ghana Journalists Association. Lady, gentlemen, good morning to you all.
Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Right, thank you for your time. Let's start from the top. I mean, we've listened to this documentary, and you hear the persons with disability expressing the absolute importance of the media and the press to their welfare and survival. Sharon, if you don't mind, I'll start with you. First of all, what exactly is it about our society that has left such a big gap when it comes to protecting the vulnerable, a gap which the media is now trying to fill?
Okay, thank you very much, Kojo, and good morning to your listeners. First of all, I would say it's due to lack of accountability. We need to create a system, or we actually live in a system where leaders are not being held accountable for their crimes or for anything that infringes on the rights of persons with disability or persons who are occupying or just doing their job, just like the media. The media, we know, is supposed to be the fourth estate, or better of the fourth pillar of democracy. But unfortunately, when it comes to exercising their democratic values, they are being stifled by the top people in our society.
Sorry, Sharon, just one moment. Can I please ask our three guests to switch off your radios or move away from your radios because we're getting some feedback while Sharon is speaking. So if any of you have a radio on or are near a radio, if you can just switch it off or move away, and let's just listen to each other over the phone. That would be helpful. Thank you so much. Sharon, you were saying.
All right, thank you. So, in Ghana, there's a coordinated mechanism on the safety of journalists. And I don't know how far government has gone in reviving or resourcing these mechanisms. I do know that the Ministry of Information and then the National Media Commission are the main two stakeholders who are ensuring for the smooth facilitation of this coordinated mechanism, where journalists can simply just go through simple steps whenever they are subjected to any form of attack, like filing a complaint, validating alleged attacks, having follow-up investigations, sanctioning. And this is a decision that is mainly made by the National Media Commission. But the main people who are supposed to be looking out for these organizations or for the right things to be done are rather being I would say that they are not really ready to work to the full implementation of ensuring that media persons are protected, and then also ensure that even persons with disability are also protected. It's mainly due to lack of accountability on my side.
That's interesting. Now, Peter, you represent lots of organizations that work hard to attempt to right the balance between persons with disabilities and the opportunities available to others. But now we hear in this documentary vulnerable people standing up for other groups. I mean, tell us. I mean, what it takes, and what cost vulnerable people are picking up this campaign.
Thank you very much, and good morning to your listeners. Yes, so when you look at Ghana Federation of Disability Organizations, which is an advocacy organization, so over the years we have been advocating for the right of persons with disabilities in the country. And currently we have about 12 membership of organizations of persons with disabilities. Now, when you look at the issues and the promotions of the documentary that's going around, as an organization, we are happy and have always been our conscious effort to make sure we work with the media to bring these things to bear. And so, as an organization, it's not every place that we will be able to see what is happening. It is the media that normally brings these things to us, and then we will do some advocacy towards that.
And so the media has been our partner over the years to identify this type of challenges that we could see in the documentary where people are supporting each other. So as for the media and persons with disabilities and vulnerable, you have always been our voice and for us, and we'll continue to partner with you to be our voice and protect the work that you do so that we will get to know more people. I'm just wondering from the documentary, when you look at the story about the University of Ghana and the situation and how media has brought help to them. Then my question is, what will be the people with disabilities at the rural areas where they may not be able to have radio or this type of information to listen or to act or anybody to help? What is then happening to them? So it's a big challenge when it comes to issues of persons with disabilities and the vulnerable persons in the community. And we will encourage the media. This should not be the one of the things that we do. I know Joy FM, you have been doing a lot. And so let's also look at the rural areas, and that we will get very touchy stories. And all these things comes to government, because we are all citizens. So government, look at what Joy FM is doing. And so these are even the cities, the challenges we are facing. So I can assure you, when you go to the rural areas, there are big challenges. So don't let us watch these things and we say Joy FM has done well. But then the question is, what are we doing about it? The legislations we have, what are we doing about it to implement, to make sure that it brings impact in the lives of persons with disabilities? These are some of the things we need to start talking about. Thank you.
Right, thank you for that. And Kofi Yeboah, the expression "physician, heal thyself" comes to mind as I ask you this question. I mean, is the media doing enough on their own to advocate for their own press freedom?
Yeah. I want to thank Multimedia for doing this work and commend Emmanuel too. It's a great work, and we appreciate it. And I think the answer to the question is yes and no. Yes and no, because yes, we have been making a lot of noise about media freedom, and no, because we have not gotten the results we are looking for yet, and so we keep on doing it over and over again. What is striking about this documentary is for the beneficiaries of our work, even persons with disabilities, coming out to as it were, do this job on our behalf. And for me, it is very striking. A lot of the time, the beneficiaries of our work, the people, don't seem to appreciate the work we do, and it's the reason they keep attacking us. And I like to say, even the police, there have been instances where military people have attacked the police, and it is the media who come out to defend them, and yet the police will also go ahead to attack us. and so for me, so long as we haven't gotten the right answers we are looking for yet, that is getting to a point where society is acknowledging and appreciating the work that we do it for them, and for which reason they will stop attacking us. We are not done yet.
That's thought-provoking. Now, I have one question, but I'd like to hear each of your answers to it as we wrap things up. If you just joined us, we're having a conversation on the back of our Hotline documentary, Mics On, Barriers Off. Sharon Willis Brown Aqua represents the Center for Democratic Development. She's a programs officer there. We also have Peter Anoma Kodie, who is a programs manager at the Ghana Federation of Disability Organizations, and Kofi Yeboah is the general secretary of the Ghana Journalists Association. Now, to wrap things up, here's my question. I'd like each of you to give us an answer. We'll start with Sharon, and then we'll hear from Peter and Kofi. So, question is this: having listened to this documentary, if government decides to do something about the surprising increase in media attacks since the beginning of the year, what would be your specific advice to them? What would be your advice of step one, the first thing government should do to stem the tide of these attacks on the media? Starting with you, Sharon.
Okay. First of all, I'll say that they should be very deliberate and strategic about their approaches in ensuring that media safety is paramount in the national agenda. If they are not training the right journalists on the right methodologies, the right approaches on what to report on, how to report on them, how they approach certain sensitive topics, such as reporting on persons with disability or creating advocacy for them, it's not going to get anywhere. Also, I think that an independent complaint platform should be set up by these governments or by government, where they are going to independently investigate attacks on journalists. Where a state or a government official, where any other person, top official or whatsoever, whoever the person might be, they are not above the law. They must be put to the book. Perpetrators who end up committing any form of crime, including threats, physical attacks, verbal abuses on journalists, especially for female journalists who are always subjected to ridicule, abuses, who cannot speak up. They should feel free, they should feel secured enough to be able to lodge their complaint without any form of fear or panic of losing their jobs. They must be protected at all costs. Be it a young journalist or an older journalist, they are all on the same pedestal. Nobody is above the law. And so if stringent measures are not put in place to ensure that our journalists, the fourth estate, are not safe enough to report on the right issues and call out people who are not doing their jobs, I don't think that democracy is really at play in Ghana.
Thank you for that, Sharon. Peter?
So thank you. Attacking journalists is attacking the citizenry of the country, everybody in the country, because they are the ones who give us information. So government should make sure those who have been attacked in the past, they get justice, and then make sure their reports, they are during their line of work, especially dangerous zones, they are well protected. And we need to make sure that any journalist that's attacked should, that person should face justice. And if that does not happen, what this means is that people will continue doing this. But sometimes when I listen to even radio and television, I find it very sad to know that when even a journalist is attacked, you see sometimes a colleague journalist defending in a wrong way. So it makes it like maybe the journalists in this country are not united. And if you are not united to tell your own story, then that is how you're able to report for somebody to seek justice. But you can't do that for yourself. Then it becomes a big challenge. And another thing government will need to do, I think we need data of journalists in this country. Now, if we ask the question, how many persons are journalists, how many are presenters, how many are producers, we may not have. This data, I think when we have, will also help us to know at a point in time what is happening so that we can sanitize the system. It's not everybody that comes to insult is also a journalist. So as we are talking to the government to protect the journalists needs to come together, and they also need to make sure they also don't attack people unnecessarily. But we thank you for the great job you are doing. Attacking a journalist is attacking all of us. Thank you,
Peter. Thank you. All right. Final word to you, Kofi Yeboah.
I will talk about the 3 P's: protection, prosecution, and punishment. So protection, you may recall in the run-up to the election, the then IGP had rolled out an initiative to provide plainclothes placement to various media houses. And I think if we will get similar kinds of protection in our daily jobs, it will help. And then prosecution, we want to see attackers prosecuted. So the Attorney General can direct the police, for example, to ensure that people who attack media practitioners are arrested and prosecuted. And once the public is getting to know that there is a zero tolerance for attacks, and that if you did so, you would be prosecuted, I think it will help. And then punishment. Sometimes in instances where we've gotten people prosecuted and punished, sometimes the fines are so meager. I recall in the Hajia Fatih case, for example, and Hajia Fatih had assaulted Ohima Situa then of Adum FM. And at the end of the day, she was fined, I think, about 9,000 or so. And that is not punitive enough. And so if that is the case, then people wouldn't mind attacking and assaulting us. Because at the end of the day, 9,000 cities is somebody's lunchman. So we need to have more punitive sanctions against two people. Then it will send out a clear signal that this is not the way to go. So I believe in the 3 P's.
Yeah, very succinctly put. Thank you so much for that. Kofi Yeboah is the General Secretary of the GJA. Peter Anoma Kodia spoke before him. He's Programs Manager at the Ghana Federation of Disability Organizations. And before that, Sharon Willis Brown Aqua, Programs Officer at the CDD, was sharing her thoughts. We thank you all for your time with us this morning. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
All right then. Well, listen. Yes.
I'm thinking about the population. I'm thinking about the dynamics, and it's really something we need to pay attention to. We have the last time I checked, it was estimated that about 8% of the population have some form of disability. So let's even say 5%. We're looking at over 2 million people whose voices are heard because of the journalists, whose lives are improved because of the work we do. And they are advocating for better conditions for us, security, conditions of service, and everything to make the journalists' work better. So we lift them along. But beyond they asking for that, they're also asking that whatever we need to do as a people for them, we need to do that. Accessibility. Those in school, for example, how easy is it for them to move around in school? How easy is it for them to learn, to go through the academic process? What accessibility improvements do we have in our various institutions? Healthcare, I think there are some improvements in healthcare with the new facilities and some of the old facilities that have been renovated. You see that accessibility has improved, but even that, there's a bit more work to be done. Those who cannot speak, for example, how many sign language interpreters do we have in key places? I see that on public radio and TV. Usually we have sign language interpreters, but in hospitals, when they go, how do they even communicate to the healthcare provider to be able to express whatever is wrong with them? In schools, in churches, I know the Church of Christ and a few other churches these days also have sign language interpreters, and they actually teach it in their churches. And then generally in our space, their commutes from one place to the other. Let me refer to somebody like former President Kufuor. I saw a video earlier this morning. He had gone for an event, and the floor wasn't good enough, and there were no alternatives, so others had to help push his wheelchair. Right? He's a man who had power, who has respect of the nation. Right? Even that, we've not improved accessibility as much as we can. So it should be at the base of all our infrastructure planning, and in any program. For example, 24-hour economy. This government is talking about 24-hour economy, the big push, the agric transformation. What are the components for persons with disabilities and persons with reduced ability? If we look at people with reduced ability, and we even talk about pregnant women, for example, every year you have about close to 1 million Ghanaian women who will be pregnant, and it reduces their ability to commute, to move around. The trotro system that 80% of Ghanaians use, the bus stations, our hospitals, our schools, workplaces. A person with disability, what do we put in the workplaces to enable these people to bring their A game to the table and contribute meaningfully to national development? Really, really, really important stuff that we must do. And in fact, we need to check the budget and see what provisions are being made for persons like that, and also check the program and activities of various ministries and agencies to see how we bring these people to the table in a better way, to let them play their role in developing the nation.
You've really properly highlighted the issues of persons with disabilities. I'm going to touch on the press. And look, it has never made sense to me why there is even a debate when it comes to attacks on the media. When a journalist is attacked, I don't understand how it can spark a debate. How there can be people on both sides. Why are there two sides? Don't we understand that when the media is attacked, our eyes are being attacked, our ears are being attacked? Would you pick a pencil and stab yourself in the eye? So if you hear that a journalist has been attacked, why is there a debate? And why are you on the other side of it? What are you doing there? Look, in this world, one of the most difficult things to do is to determine who has your interest at heart and who doesn't. It's very hard to do that. But I can give you one surefire way. If you ever notice someone who is defending an attack on journalists, that person doesn't have your interest at heart. It's as simple as that. Because the only reason a person would be interested in the attack of a journalist is if that person wants you to be blind. The person doesn't want you to know what's happening. The person doesn't want you to hear what's happening. That's why the person supports a journalist being attacked. And you see it all the time. A report of a journalist is being attacked comes out, and then you hear someone or you see someone on social media saying, why are some of these journalists, they don't respect?
Is it your job?
Is it your job? Why did you go there to do? Look, anyone asking those questions, quite clear. I mean, it's a simple, 1 + 1 = 2. If the person is asking those questions, the person does not want you to know what is happening. That person does not have your interest at heart.
And the person doesn't want you to be a part of the national conversation. Because
Precisely.
we start the conversations, we bring you in, and everybody gets heard.
Yeah. So just because the journalist is revealing something that will make somebody you like look bad, or that will expose someone you support, so you think the journalist should rather be beaten, should rather be attacked, should be subdued, so that the guy you like can get away with deceiving you. I mean, come on, where's your own sense of self-preservation? Yeah. Right? So look, the other thing is this. There is no other profession where the victim is blamed more than the media. When there's a media attack, there is always somebody who says something that suggests that the victim is to blame. Now look, sometimes it's even subtle, and you hear it sometimes from government. So in the middle of condemning the attack,
and from other media houses.
Yeah,
sometimes.
In the middle of condemning the attack, you will then hear the government say, yes, but journalists should be responsible. As if the punishment for being irresponsible is attack.
And we should be careful.
Yes, journalists should be. Yes, we are calling for responsible journalism. As if an irresponsible journalist should be beaten. Should an irresponsible doctor be beaten?
Or MP.
Should an irresponsible mechanic be beaten?
MP.
An irresponsible member of parliament, should he be beaten? So why would you even talk about responsibility in the same sentence as a journalist having been beaten? It's kind of like when someone is raped and then you want to blame the victim. Oh, she should have dressed well. As if the punishment for poor dressing is rape. So let's get real. Let us understand that there is no justification for a journalist being beaten. It doesn't matter what the journalist is revealing.
Yeah.
They are doing it for you. It's for you. So let's get it right in our minds, and from now on understand that we are all against anyone who attacks a journalist. All of us are against them. That's the only way to keep journalists safe.
And some of the things some of the people said in the documentary, so they are asking for better protection and security for journalists. I'm trying to link it to this morning's conversation,
which we are going
to
come
to when we come back. So the media is the fourth arm of the state.
Indeed.
The executive enjoys certain privileges, legislature, judiciary, the media.
Where is their
security? Let's talk about that
when we come back from these messages.
Super Morning Show.
Electroland Ramadan promotion is here. Get unbeatable deals on top brands Samsung, TCL, Media, and NASCO. Get NASCO 166-liter top mount freezer at 3,999 Ghana cedis plus a free flask. NASCO tabletop freezer starting from 1,999 Ghana cedis plus a free flask. NASCO chest freezer at 3,899 Ghana cedis plus free NASCO deep fryer. Get our Media 198-liter chest freezer at a whooping discount from 5,249 Ghana cedis to 3,999 Ghana cedis. For 4,499 Ghana cedis, you can get a TCL bottom mount fridge plus free NASCO meat grinder. Get our Samsung top load washing machine at 6,499 Ghana cedis plus free NASCO deep fryer. Rush to our showrooms and authorized dealers across Ghana. Call 0503 159 739 for inquiries. Electroland, home of affordable luxury appliances and electronics.
They were sentenced, but their stories were never told.
Amina Bukari Amin. No! Amina, you have to let me go. I don't want to go. Amina, I don't want to go, please. Amina, you have to. Please, Amina, you are free. You have to. No woman.
Image Bureau, April Communications, and Joy FM, in partnership with the UN Family in Ghana and led by the Joint United Nations Program on HIV and AIDS, present Beyond the Walls, a story of stigma, survival, and the fear of freedom. Set in the Nsawam Female Prison, National Theatre, 29th and 30th March, 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. each day. Tickets selling now at 200 cedis only at www.imagebureaugh.com or dial *714*. *46#. Beyond the Walls. Supported by New Plant Car Rentals, Aquaba Mineral Water, and proudly brought to you by UNICEF and Stamping Bank.
As a busy professional, I struggled with back and neck strain from long hours at my desk. To improve my focus, productivity, and well-being, I sought expert advice from the CEO of Expert Office Furnish.
After being in the furniture business for 25 years, I can tell you two things that causes back pain in the workspace: bad sitting posture and not sitting on a good chair. I recommend to you the Genedia Beeper chair, the chair that helps you to sit right. When you don't sit right, it beeps for you to be able to sit right. The next will be the Enjoy chair. It takes every body shape and size. Buy a chair that will support your back and give you that comfort to be able to deliver on your job.
Expert Office Furnish offers molding furniture for comfort, productivity, and style. From seating to customized solutions, plus interior decoration services, they've got it all. Find them off the Atomic Hills Estate Road in Ashonman or call 0571 386602 on Facebook and Instagram at Expert Office Furnish.
Saswabo, sasso sasso, se come tonton preko. Sasso sasso, se come tonton preko. Edrana drama ne buseshe, yeah hakesia ne malaria. Minya me pone me sasso spray. Every mosquito started run away. Oh, come on, tonton preko. Sasso, sasso, me se come tonton preko. Oh, come on, tonton preko. Sasso, come tonton preko. Nani sham ne die, demo stronko.
This advert is FDA approved.
The Super Morning Show. Yeah. Wake up to joy. Joy in the morning. Yeah. If you're turning on your radio, go for some joy in the morning. On the Super Morning Show.
Welcome to the Joy Super Morning Show.
In the morning time. Yeah. Wake up to the Super Morning Show. Yeah. Wake up to joy in the morning. Yeah. If you're turning on.
I take your stone.
I see.
Hey. Charlie, I thought eating kinke would help me speak better.
Oh,
now.
No.
Kinke and
No.
Shitolo.
No. I've tried everything. I've gone to funerals.
So, guys, not nutritiously transmitted.
No, it's not working that way for me. Anyway, we are still working on it. The rent must come down. In the meantime, though, listen, are you ready to drive innovation and take the next step in your career? Apply for Ashesi University's master's programs, which combine world-class education with African relevance. Regardless of your career aspirations, an Ashesi master's program equips you with the skills, ethics, and network to lead boldly. Applications are open for their 2025 cohorts. Learn more at ashesi.edu.gh.
Enjoy business, and the University of Gold Coast invites you to the Gold Coast Leadership Conversation 2025 as follows. March 22, 2025, which is coming up. The Global Leadership and Corporate Governance conversation will be had. The topic is Global Leadership and Corporate Governance Strategies for Sustainable Growth. The guest speaker is Sir Sam Jonah, renowned business leader and statesman. On 29th March 2025, there's going to be a conversation on the topic Global Leadership in Action, Harnessing Commonwealth Partnerships for Economic Growth. The speaker is Honorable Shirley Ayoko Botre, the Secretary General of the Commonwealth. The venue is Gold Coast Hall, Accra Business School, 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Admission is free. For registration, go to ugc.ac.gh uk.gov.edu.gh/event or call 026 050 0444.
All right, now listen, if you've always dreamt of studying in Australia, Canada, the UK, US, Ireland, New Zealand, any of those countries with an excellent reputation for teaching and research, well, you can. You can even work part-time while you study. And of course, after your studies, you can possibly work for about 4 years in these countries. And you can do all of this thanks to AstoLinks. All right, AstoLinks has information on admissions, scholarships, and how to secure your study visa. You can go visit them at number 4A Pawpaw Street in East Legon for more information, or you can call them on 0265 341 070. They are also on astrolinks.net, that's their website. AstoLinks, pathway for success.
On Saturday 29th and Sunday 30th of March 2025 at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. each day, be at the National Theatre for Beyond the Walls. It's a story about ex-convicts' account of their moments in prison and the moments their world changed. The crime, the sentencing, the struggle to survive behind bars, and everything you need to know about their lives. Do you know that some prisoners fear freedom more than confinement, dreading the stigma that awaits them outside? This March, Saturday 29th and Sunday 30th March at the National Theatre, join George Quay's Image Bureau, April Communications and Joy FM in partnership with the UN family in Ghana and led by the joint United Nations program on HIV and AIDS for Beyond the Walls. Is a gripping George Quay original directed by Nash Shoko. Tickets are selling at a cool 200 Ghana cedis at imagebureau.com or dial *714*46#. And Beyond the Walls is a powerful story of stigma, redemption, and second chances. Call 055-1313-134 for inquiries. And it's proudly supported by Knee Plant Car Rentals, Ghana Tourism Authority, the Ghana Publishing Company, Akwaba Mineral Water, and brought to you by UNESCO, Stanbic Bank, Joy FM, and the UN family in Ghana.
I think George Quay is the George Adani Best was singing about.
Yes. And he should come for his stone.
Yes. George, please stop leaving your stones around Adani Best. All right, now KingdomStoreOnline.com is where you need to go for the best quality office essentials, equipment, furniture, and stationery, all from Kingdom Books. Best thing about it is that you can pay via Momo across all networks, and the deals are really fantastic, right? They'll deliver to your home or office in very good time once you make your order, and if you're in Accra or Tema, you get free delivery. That's always nice. Terms and conditions do apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks. All right, well, listen, there's more to come, right? Stay with us. We're back after these.
You did do me,
Gold Coast Leadership Conversations, Building Leaders for the Nations. The University of Gold Coast presents Ghana's premier leadership series, bringing together top executives, policymakers, and diplomats for 2 transformative sessions this March at Gold Coast Hall, University of Gold Coast, formerly Accra Business School, Spintex Road, Accra. On Saturday, March 22nd, Sir Sam Jonah, former CEO of Anglo Gold Ashanti, will share strategies for corporate governance and sustainable business growth, equipping leaders with the tools to drive resilience and ethical leadership. Then, on Saturday, March 29th, the Honorable Shirley Ayoko-Botry, Secretary General of the Commonwealth, will explore how international partnerships can accelerate Ghana's economic development. This event is free and provides a unique opportunity to engage with industry pioneers, connect with peers, and gain real-world solutions to today's leadership challenges. Seats are limited. Register now at www.ugc.edu.gh/event or contact Charles Can at 026-050-0444. Media partners are Joy News, Joy 99.7 FM, Love FM, Adum 106.3 FM, Inshira FM, Joy Prime, Joy Online, Adum Online, Adum TV, Hits FM, and Asempa 94.7 FM. Gold Coast Leadership Conversations, March 2025, Building Leaders for the Nations.
Time up, time up. Volta Adventurers, time up.
start packing your bags. The date is finally here. It's this Friday, 21st to Sunday, 23rd of March, 2025.
It's going to be an adventure-packed weekend from the Kpando zip line through to the Tafi Atome Monkey Sanctuary, a Mejope waterfalls, the Canopy Walk, and hiking Mount Gemi, among others.
This will also include 2 nights at the Volta Serene Hotel with all meals covered and loads of fun activities including Bobobo Experience, movies, and a nightclub session with DJ Black. We will then crown it all with a cruise on Dodi World with lunch and entertainment. We are surely in for a really good time.
And all of these is 3,500 cedis only. But hold on, do you know if we still have seats left?
Let's ask Adam Naite, our programs director.
Hi, Adam. Do we still have seats on the bus?
Hi, Akofa. Not too many. At my last check, we had just about 10 seats left and we're closing the payment portal in less than 24 hours.
Thank you, Adam. So, folks, the number for payment again is 0593 038 842. The Momo name is Daniel Boyfield. Kindly reference your full name. Take a screenshot and send to the same number after payment. Closing date for payment is in less than 24 hours.
The Volta Adventure is brought to you by Woodine. Buy 3 or 4 ready-to-wear clothes or 18 yards of fabrics and get free fabrics. Vibe Ghana, Vibe Woodine. Serene Insurance, the new face of insurance, and the Kumfi Fruits and Juices, nature's best healthy juice. The Volta Adventure. Experience it joyfully.
Joy 99.7 FM.
Your radio, go for some joy in the morning on the Super Morning Show.
Welcome to the Joy Super Morning Show.
Wake up to joy, joy, joy. Sunshine and joy in the morning time. Yeah. Wake up to the Super Morning Show. Yeah. Wake up to joy, joy in the morning. Yeah. If you're turning on your radio, go for some joy in the morning on the Super Morning Show.
Welcome to the Joy Super Morning Show.
Oyarifa. And he says, I think some of our MPs have lost touch with the reality of the plight of Ghanaians and are rather thinking about themselves and focusing on what's best for them. We should hear more initiatives that are people-centered or constituent-centered, not a new hospital or a new chamber. And this one says, I'm disappointed in the suggestion for a new hospital, a new chamber. We don't need that. We rather need to think about what the masses would benefit the masses. And it's from Justice. Emmanuel from North Kaneshi says, good morning, Kojo and Kojo. Please tell the minority leader that it is not only in the Parliament House that he can be heard. So if we need proper healthcare and security, it should be nationwide, because wherever you go, you need those services. Emmanuel from North Kaneshi. And this one says, Kojo, the Super Morning Show team has made my day with your rendition of the AC song. The majority leader has answered the question for us. They should use existing hospitals and their current chamber, as the nation cannot afford new facilities. Good morning, Kojo. And Kojo, a new hospital for Parliament indeed. It is only in Ghana that MPs think they deserve it, or at the expense of development in their constituencies. Meanwhile, everything we see in their debates in the chamber shows that they are serving the interests of their political parties and not their constituents or the national interest. Parliament Hospital, comfort for parliamentarians, Douglas. This message says there's also a hospital at the Osu Castle. Okay, so he's adding on to the facilities that
within the square
mentioned.
mile, right?
Okay. And this message says, good morning, Kojo. I'm fuming hearing the suggestion for a new hospital. If they're unable to use UGMC and pay as we all do, they can definitely go outside the country as they suggested. That's it. Let me read more. Why would an arm of government even demand or request for a special hospital for themselves? Is the executive or the judiciary having their own unique hospital? Any good health facility for the community should be able to serve them. Okay, so those are some of your messages on the Super Morning Show. Adi says that, good morning. I think the minority leaders' request for a new chamber because of their security concerns is not needed now. And what makes him think they need a dedicated health facility? We all need dedicated health facilities. So those are some of your messages on the Super Morning Show.
Yeah. Thanks for speaking up. Certainly, you have to understand. Sometimes MPs say these things, with under the guise of representing you. So if you hear them say things that don't represent you, you really need to speak up.
So the fourth arm of the state,
the media, no?
Media hospital.
Yes, yeah, hospital.
Media specialist hospital, MSH. Yes.
We too, we want a new chamber.
But that hospital, the media hospital, we should have fufu added to the approved drug list. Fufu and banku. When you go, before we take your vitals, we give you fufu and banku and omutu and check your vitals. Alpha.
So what we are really calling for is for one of the popular chop bars in Ghana to be converted into the media hospital.
Every media house must have a police
escort.
Yes. Every media house, police vehicle parked, policemen, armed policemen to protect them. And please, the media should also be put on Article 71, because we serve the states.
Because we are the fourth. I mean, look, how many MPs have been beaten? But the media, plenty of us. So if anybody needs police to escort, who is it? Which estate? Which estate needs it?
Major.
Far Major. All right, well, it's time to go. This is where the Mijo is coming from. It's time to go to the Volta region. To the Volta region on the Volta adventure. I mean, I can't wait. I can't wait to set foot in Amejope. I can't wait to throw myself onto the soft mattress at Volta Serene for 2 nights. I can't wait for the akple. I can't wait for the greens in the fertility. I cannot wait to walk around on the deck of the Dodi Princess. I honestly can't wait.
I can't wait for all the things you've mentioned, especially the starters that come with them.
Starters near
before the Aquilero.
What sort of starters?
And after the Aquilero, Mijo.
Hey,
Va Mijo.
That's right.
Mijo.
Come and let's go to the Volta region. It costs 3,500 for 2 nights in the plush Volta Serene Hotel, plus all the wonderful things that come with it. And I promise you, if you went to the Volta Serene Hotel on your own, you would spend 3,500 for 1 night. Yeah. So having it all together, pressed and shaken for you for 2 nights with the zip line, the monkey sanctuary, Amejope, the most magical place in Ghana, plus of course Dodi Princess and everything in between. DJ Black for an entire night. Do you know how much he charges? Do you know how much DJ charges for one event? Plenty money. So listen, trust me when I say this is the best travel bargain you are going to get this year. So hop on it. And in fact, are there still seats left? There may be, if you are lucky. So please, you're wild. But this is where we say goodbye. Thank you very much for listening. We're back tomorrow with more on the Super Morning Show. Until then, my name is Kojo Yankson. I'm the morning man.
My name is Kojo Akoto Boating.
Have a good one.